all the mistakes from this restaurant. Hey, you ready, Vermillion?
I'm ready.
You ready, Oof? Chris, how you feeling?
I'm feeling great.
Let's get it then. Yo, what's good, everybody? It's the Storm Podcast, episode 78. I'm your host, Malcolm. I'm here with the guys.
C Duel, don't be ass like a mule.
Okay, it's all right. It wasn't as good as last week, but I still fuck with it.
I'll accept it.
Gang, gang.
It's your boy Big Oof in the fucking building.
You in the building?
Yes, sir.
That's what I like to hear.
It's me, guys. Vermillion.
It's me. You sound like,
Yeah.
it's like you fucked something up. It's just like, well,
What can you do?
it's Vermillion.
Yeah.
Hey, man,
funny.
y'all wildin'. Yo, what's good? It's the Storm Podcast. We here with another great episode for y'all. Y'all know what it is. Hey, if you listen to this on YouTube, go and give us a sub and a like. You listening to it anywhere else, go ahead and follow. I think it's follow on SoundCloud, right?
Let's follow on all of them.
Follow on SoundCloud. Follow on
Follow us.
Spotify,
No.
Apple Music, or Apple Podcasts.
Yeah, follow.
Where else are we available? I think we're
Follow.
available like everywhere.
Follow.
If you just
Nigga,
walk
you know
in,
what the button mean? Follow.
Yeah.
I don't care
Yeah.
about nothing else.
follow, like, do all that no matter where you are. But how's y'all weeks, man? I'm hoping they were good. They were blessed. I'm hoping y'all got some entertaining content for your week.
All right. You ever like have a smell that brings you nostalgia?
No, now
Like
no, fuck what you going.
I'm like, I was walking down the street and I could like smell like cafeteria food almost.
Yuck.
That's disgusting.
Yuck.
And I
That's
was like,
gross.
dude, it just put me back to like, man, I really hated like school. Like I really hated that shit.
School's the worst, man.
It made me angry. Like I could smell cafeteria food. I was like, I was like blue. I was like, man, it smelled like whack pizza in here, man.
And the cafeteria food started off so good too. Like we were lucky at our school. We had some good ass cafeteria food for that freshman year. That shit was lit. Everything was fantastic. And then the new laws came through, Michelle Obama laws and all that.
Yeah, bro.
And then we was eating
She only
trash.
really ruined one thing.
No,
though.
she ruined a little bit of everything.
I don't know. She
Our
just
cafeteria
She
was
ruined the
lit.
pizza and she ruined cookies.
Yeah,
Like,
the pizza sucked.
The pizza
started off so good.
The pizza used to be just Domino's, so you would walk in and you would just get Domino's slices.
We
And I
had
was
like
like,
school pizza
God.
that was lit too.
Lucky
But
as
then
shit.
it
Oh no,
became
our
whole
cafeteria
grain,
was lit, bro. Like we
whole
had
grain.
burgers that like literally were
They
made
had
on a
some
real
store that
grill.
up here, man.
Yeah, bro, we had
Paninis?
mozzarella sticks.
Nah, the paninis was still
Nigga, we
clutch.
had sushi. We had sushi at our school cafeteria.
Nah.
Yes, we were lit. And then Michelle Obama was
Like
like,
blew up the spot.
"Yeah,
bro.
I'm gonna need you to put a stop to all that. Yeah, all that good
so
shit.
now
that's
when I
cooked."
smell cafeteria food, it kind of pissed me off. So like I'll be like, man, all the food in there is trash.
I stopped going to the cafeteria freshman year.
Them muffins, bro. Them muffins.
No, the
were
muffins was
banging.
different, bro. It had the crumble on the top, the
Ooh,
crunch.
them
Yeah.
blueberry muffins were lit. Man, we used to get at a track. The cafeteria used to close at 5:30. Like after school, we used to get at a track. It would vary. Like some days we would
You
get at a track at
buy
like
terrible
6:30 type
food
shit. But
after
some days
school.
we get off at like 5:20. And me and my homie, we used to
Just in
instantly
time.
run to that locker room, throw our shit on quick as fuck, sprint to that cafeteria. All right, can we get a muffin, chocolate milk, blah blah blah. Used to run up that whatever the lunch money bill shit was called.
Chocolate milk.
Yeah, you didn't know we had chocolate milk?
But you drank it?
Yeah, I did.
Sick.
What else is
Sick.
there?
I did.
Water.
Well, the water
Water.
there was $2. It was $2 for
after
a bottle
track
of
practice,
water.
bro. I needed that chocolate milk. That in quotation marks, chocolate milk.
That shit'll
That chocolate milk.
fuck your throat up, make you sound like a grandma smoking cigarettes.
Hey man, it won me conference, so fuck it.
Hey, shit.
That shit it did its job. It was filled with
It did what
steroids,
it's
but
supposed to do.
it got the
It
job
made me
done.
big and
Hey,
strong.
Exactly.
It did exactly what it was supposed to do.
Still a skinny nigga though. What up, Vic? How was your week, bro?
Dude, my week was pretty good, bro.
Okay.
I finally wasn't dying at fucking work from the heat. It was actually cold this week.
Yeah, it did get kind of cool.
I wasn't
Y'all
struggling,
know
but I was
winter
definitely
coming.
like, yo.
Yeah, it's
This
getting
shit's
kind of
cold,
cool.
man.
It's getting kind of cool. I'm with it.
Yeah. Besides that, same
Vermillion,
old shit, bro.
what you been on, man? Been on anything spectacular?
Yeah.
Stupendous?
Stupendous.
What about marvelous?
No.
Not marvelous?
Not
Okay.
yet.
All right. Not yet.
Stupendous because stupid is in stupendous. But regardless,
Okay.
finished building my computer.
Okay.
Nice.
For the longest, it was built, but I couldn't operate it because Windows wasn't installed. Took it to Micro Center.
Those windows are important.
Yes, they are.
Like how would you see outside without it? Continue.
If the mic wasn't in front of you, you get slapped in the face. But
yeah, I fucked with that. That was decent.
it kind of. But
I bet the listeners laughed. Go ahead.
fuck the
Continue.
listeners. Yeah, so we did that, and now that's good to go. I'm waiting on a table to come in, a microphone, and a monitor. That'll finish the gaming setup,
Okay.
YouTube setup, video editing setup completely.
Good to see. Good to see.
Other than that, I'm excited because I don't really play games like that anymore. But they're dropping a Mario collection on the Switch with Super Mario Sunshine, Super Mario 64, and Super Mario Galaxy. Them three right there, that's the whole childhood trilogy.
I'm not gonna lie to you. Galaxy was my shit.
Galaxy
bro.
was hard.
Galaxy
and the music
was
in
my
Galaxy
shit,
was
bro.
hard. Yeah.
That was my shit.
I'm excited to see how they'll adapt that on the Switch.
Like, I think Galaxy was the second game I got for my Wii. I think we all know what the first game was. Everybody instantly get the Wii. Gotta cap
Sports.
that comes with it.
Yeah.
But the first game you buy, that's Smash Bros. Brawl.
Yeah.
Not even gonna
You
lie.
instantly sprint to the brawl.
Yeah.
The first thing I bought was Mario Kart. I bought Mario Kart in the wheels, and I was like, "Yeah, it's on and popping."
I had to go to I had to go for
was like,
Smash
it's
Bros.
on
Brawl,
and
man. I got two
popping.
brothers. I had to get it in, man. Had to go ahead, whoop some ass, get that Captain Falcon,
Man.
get
That
it
was
done.
the whole purpose of the Mario Kart. Because now I'm really about to do the dash on you.
Me and Chris was
And
clean
you know
on
the-
Sega All-Star Racers.
You knew the map. So, like, you know where the shortcuts at, and I'm taking them. I got everybody sick. I'm like, yes, sir. About to win.
That should be lit. Gang, gang.
Yeah. Other than that, quit chicken, and that's about it.
You quit chicken.
Yeah.
The meat
quit.
chicken?
The meat chicken.
I better not catch you eating no chicken, bro.
You have every right to slap it out of my hand if you see it in the most disrespectful way possible.
Oh, my
Well-
and you could call me a bitch as you slap it out my hand.
See, the only issue is
And record it and put it on Snapchat, Instagram, or any platform.
only issue
I'm gonna hold you
is
to that.
but the only issue is if I see you eating chicken, it would
Gosh,
be
bro.
inside the studio, and I'm not trying to get.
I'll clean it up.
I'm not going to
I'll
care.
clean it up.
If he's sitting there eating some chicken, I'm coming in ruthless. I'm
about to
putting
stop
my-
You better
my
clean
shit.
it like perfect.
I'm a bitch.
But you, no, I'm gonna clean it. I'm gonna clean it.
It better be spotless.
Crazy.
You better
Fucking
never know
fuck.
there was some chicken there.
Yeah,
What the
I will.
I'm trusting you.
But if it is not chicken and you slap some other shit out of my hand, I'm going to be heated, and we're gonna have it out, and you're gonna buy me some new food.
It's worth it.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, you
But I'm
gonna
not
be
cleaning
eating
it up.
anything.
I'm not cleaning that
I
up.
think it's still worth it.
Okay.
I think it's still worth it. Yeah.
Okay.
Like, I don't care if it's your turkey sandwich, bitch.
Now, you're not eating turkey either, right?
No, I'm
Just
not.
fish?
Yeah, just
Okay.
seafood.
If
You
that
better
shit-
not have a
If
salmon
that shit
sandwich, I'ma
breaded
think
and it
it's
looked like
chicken.
some chicken sandwich, hey man,
You better have
Is that
your
a chicken
discernment
cutlet,
on.
bitch? I'm smacking it.
I'm saying.
I'm coming out
That
of
shit better
nowhere.
not look like no tenders, bro.
You shouldn't have told me I could say bitch. Now,
Hey.
that makes me want to just
You're gonna be at home, bro,
next
thinking
time
you're
you
safe.
eating, I'm just gonna come through regardless of
Looking
the
through the
food.
window, bro.
Smack
I'm
that
not
shit
gonna
out
do
your
it.
hand.
I know what the stakes are now, so I'm not gonna do
I'm gonna
it.
slide some chicken
So-
into your next meal.
Hell
You're
no.
not gonna be watching.
Hell no.
And
You
we
gonna be
put some
sitting there,
chicken
and I'm gonna put it on
Fuck
your
that.
plate, and then you gonna eat something else. I'm gonna be like, "What the bitch?" Smack that shit right out your
Yeah,
hand.
it's gonna
Not
happen.
Not that happen.
It's gonna happen.
Nope.
Man,
We gonna be together somewhere, and you go order your food, and I'll be like, "Hey, can you also put a chicken wing in there?"
Hell no.
It's gonna be
Look,
cooked for you.
it's gonna be
It's gonna
funny.
be
I'm gonna
cooked.
throw a Chick-fil-A sandwich at you. You go passively catch it because
What kind
that's
of
what
shit is
niggas do. Then I'm gonna smack it out your hand. Just
And
to
you gotta
make a
clean it.
scene.
And you gotta clean
I'm gonna
it.
make a
What,
scene.
what kind of
I'm-
people are you?
Bitch.
Some fun-loving niggas, bro.
Y'all some evil ass niggas, man.
Man,
Fun-loving
I'm
niggas.
smacking out your hand. I'm gonna be
Fucked
sick
up.
because it's gonna be Chick-fil-A on the floor, but I'm also gonna be like, it was worth.
Right.
Speaking of Chick-fil-A, this week we've had our discussion. For those listeners who haven't heard, listen to some old podcasts. We talked about our ratings for food places. We all know Chick-fil-A S.
Yeah.
We all know
Yes.
McDonald's is normally A. Look, we've had this discussion. It's A.
It's F, but we can continue for the purposes of your conversation.
Whatever. Anyway, I've always. It pains me to say this, but I got to make an edit, man. I got to make an edit. Do you guys know what my F tier restaurants were?
Burger King.
Taco Bell.
No, Taco Bell is what?
Taco Bell like
Cane's?
Taco Bell like that. Cane. I feel like Cane's would be on your F tier.
It's not
though.
F though.
It's more like D tier for you.
But it's not. I'm coming at it objectively.
Church's
Church's Chicken ain't even on the list, really.
No, that's hard F. I would agree with you.
Look,
hard
Arby's
F-tier.
always been down there for me.
Oh yeah,
Arby's been
ass.
big trash, bro.
It doesn't even look good.
I'm gonna be honest.
You went there.
I'm gonna keep it honest with y'all.
Nasty.
I hadn't had Arby's in like 15 years
Get the
type
fuck
shit,
out.
bro. So I was like, I tried some Arby's.
Get out, bro.
Shit was decent, bro. Shit was decent.
Get out of here, bro.
So how that parasite in your stomach doing?
It was
okay,
actually, guys, like this
okay?
is the crazy
I'm worried
part.
about you.
But this is the crazy part. It wasn't greasy. Like it was actually cooked very well. And I was waiting in the line for like 15 minutes. It was fresh.
That's the fever talking. You don't.
Guys,
You have malaria.
Yeah, he
Guys.
got some.
you
trust
have
me.
mad cow disease.
Guys, believe
And
me.
You're just going insane.
It was crazy. I ordered myself a North Atlantic cod sandwich. They crisped that bitch up perfectly. There was no oil in the box. The fries were Cajun
You sound
fries.
like a nigga in a straitjacket right
Yeah,
now.
bro.
You're like, oh
Trust me,
my God.
it sounds crazy to me too.
No,
It sounds crazy to me too.
Fries go dummy.
I thought that shit was gonna be. The fries were damn near Popeyes, like but curly,
Whoa.
bro. All this
Saying
time,
fries are Popeyes level is
No, they're
That's
frozen.
tough.
Arby's fries are like fantastic.
bro. All this time, I'm thinking the fries about to be like some bogus like Wendy's type
Nah, they
shit.
gas.
Or I thought they was gonna be the
No, the
fat fries.
Wendy's used to have decent fries, but they blew it.
Yeah, nah. But
blew it.
Arby's really like they did well.
I didn't know you could get brain parasites from cod, but
They
apparently he got it.
did well. And you only eat, give it a shot. Get a North Atlantic cod. Have you had it from Culver's? The North
I
Atlantic
have
cod?
not.
So they have a North Atlantic cod at Culver's.
Is
Yeah. The North Atlantic cod, it was cooked almost as well as the one at Culver's, but it was flavored way better. The one at Culver's don't have no flavor. They really just sail off on the sauce and the like cooking of it.
Okay.
Like it's just cooked so well that should be gas, but it really have no flavor outside from like the flavor of the cod. I'm telling you, it pains me to say it, but Arby's, it worked its way up the list.
Where is it now?
Objectively speaking, just off that one meal, quality wise, that's A. Nigga scared me. Fuck.
Why are you
Wow.
flinching?
I thought he was about to. I thought he was mad. It's like we got to scrap.
Wow.
Beat him. Nah, man, it's A, bro. It's A.
Hey.
Really?
It's
Wow.
A. Go give Arby's a try, and then
No, don't give them a try.
We
Not
can't.
without
It's-
ad money.
Yeah, it's not even in a 50-mile
No.
radius.
see, I was in Champaign,
Oh.
so later on in the week, I saw a commercial when it comes down to pizza places. Papa John's for me is F tier. Papa John's is ass. Thomas, you didn't. I cooked you a lot for eating
Yeah,
Papa
no,
John's.
I'm a Papa John's fiend.
That shit is gross, nigga. Papa John's is gross. I'm gonna keep it 1,000 with you. I saw that commercial for the Papadilla. That shit look decent. I was like, fuck it. Let's get it. Cop the Papadilla. That bitch was good too. And I got the cheese sticks with it. Now, look, the reason I know Papa John's has always been ass is because that's all there was at SIU. That's where I went to college.
Mm-hmm.
So every Friday, because bro, the dining hall would close at 6:30 on the weekends.
All I know is shout out John for dropping me off that Papa John's pizza. He completely changed my aspect and look on them. I was
Wow.
like, yo, that shit is ass. I would never order from Papa John's. What I got that
See,
pizza.
John, no. John was my
Buzz.
roommate. He was my roommate, so he know. That Friday night, because me and my nigga, we used to be gaming. Me and my homie Josh, we used to be gaming on Friday because we would just kick it. And then we get hungry. You don't get hungry till like 8. You look up
Yeah.
at 8, them dining halls closed. We like, fuck, we gotta go to Papa. God damn it. Like, niggas would be mad. We'd go to Papa John's, that shit would be ass, but the cheese sticks would always be decent. The cheese sticks would be all right.
They are with the sauce.
Bro, they got some good garlic sauce.
Yeah.
They garlic sauce better than any other garlic sauce.
I didn't realize that shit until I was eating the pizza, bro.
That garlic sauce is
I
good.
dipped that shit. I was like, whoa.
Can you turn my game down
I
a little
was
bit?
like, yo,
Yeah.
that shit right there.
Turn mine up a little bit.
Fire.
No, yeah, that
I was like, no, that shit.
garlic sauce is it. So I got the papadilla. I had the garlic sauce and the cheese sticks. It was a good meal. It was a good meal, man.
What's the papadilla? What is it?
It's like a quesadilla but pizza. So it's almost like they make half of a personal pan pizza. Or it's a whole personal pan pizza and they
You had me.
fold it in half.
You already had me.
That shit slaps, bro.
Like,
They got different flavors. They got like Philly cheesesteak. They got buffalo. They got like the classic. I got the buffalo. Bitch, it was like the perfect amount of hotness, the perfect amount of everything,
how
bro.
big was it?
It was filling. It was filling. It was literally like a small pizza. Maybe not a small. Maybe like it was bigger like a personal pizza.
Okay.
But like, yeah, no, it was good. I fucked with it. That shit was delicious, bro. Shout out to Papa John's.
Shout out. Well, he is a racist, so
Yeah, no, that nigga
Yeah.
Papa John.
He
Not shout
lost
out to
his
Papa
job.
John.
yeah,
So
Yeah, so fuck Papa John. Shout out Papa John's Pizza.
yeah.
The Papadilla was good. Shout out to Arby's. That North Atlantic cod was good. Now, since we trying new food, I was trying new food this week. Before the pod today, I got. Oh wait, I forgot another story. My bad. I tweaked. On my way to Arby's, the way that the streets were set up, I had to make a roundabout through McDonald's, right?
Okay.
So I was like, fuck it. And I know this sound wild, but I was going to go to Arby's and get my cod. But I was also going to get some food at McDonald's too. I was going to do both. I was wilding on that one. But I asked them, I was like, y'all got the spicy chicken nuggets? She was like, nah. And I was like, y'all got the Travis Scott meal? She was like, nah. I said, fuck it, drove off. But then I get home after the Arby's and everything, and I read online, it said, tell him Cactus Jack sent you. And I'm like, yo, if this lady told me no about this Travis Scott meal because I didn't say Cactus Jack sent me, like, what kind of bullshit is this?
Is that true? Like they could.
Apparently, it's a secret code you gotta say. You gotta pull up to the window and be like, Cactus Jack sent me. And then they'll give you the fucking sandwich.
That shit is the most lame.
Shit.
Bro,
that sound bussin'.
nigga, the sandwich don't even look good.
Nah,
The sandwich is literally a quarter pounder with bacon. It's the same shit.
that's nasty.
It's literally the exact same thing, except they add one more pickle and bacon. Ain't no special sauce.
Lettuce.
Ain't no special nothing. Like, that bitch is garbage. It's a regular sandwich.
No, bro, if I had a sandwich from McDonald's, it would be hard. My sandwich would be hard.
Then they gotta say, tell him C2 sent me.
no,
C2 and I'm coming.
No, it's gonna instantly. You gotta come up and be like, "Let me get a number 2." You gotta say it hard. You gonna be like, "Let me get a number 2," and they're gonna be like, "I bet." Like they gonna know exactly what you're talking about.
And what happened if they don't say it hard enough? They just don't get. They just get a regular number 2.
You didn't say Cactus Jack sent you. What the fuck happened?
That shit's so stupid.
Let me get a number 2. They go, "Oh yeah, we know exactly what you want."
I'm gonna feel silly as fuck. But Cactus Jack sent me.
Yeah.
Wait,
No, he didn't. Cactus Jack didn't send
He
you,
did
nigga.
send me.
No, he didn't. I ain't
Young-
never met Cactus Jack. No.
Young Cactus Jack told me, "Pull up, let me get a sandwich."
No. Hey, can I have the Travis Scott sandwich, please? No, we ain't got no more. Hey, they had more.
They had it.
They had more.
They had
Hating
it.
ass lady at McDonald's.
Hey man,
But I got the spicy nuggets from
2.
McDonald's. This nigga.
this will be fine.
I got the spicy nuggets from McDonald's, and I swear this isn't a food podcast for our first time listeners. Sound like one. But I got the spicy nuggets before this episode. Yeah, right. Hey. Maybe we might turn this bitch into a food podcast. But the nuggets themselves were good. That sauce was hot trash, bro. Sauce was garbage. It was like weirdly tangy, but then like spicy in the wrong way.
It was spice. It was that type of spice that make you angry. It's like, why is it even here? Like it did nothing for the flavor. Like I love eating something that's hot, but the heat is to add to the flavor.
Hot isn't a flavor.
Yeah.
Hot is in addition to the flavor. So when it's just hot, that shit's stupid.
No, it was like eating soy sauce in the beginning, but then it burned you. And then it was like, what was the point? Like, there was no point in burning me because I already got all the flavor out of the sauce. It's just hot in my mouth posted. Like, what the fuck?
Yeah, that sauce was not it. Not fucking with it. But the nuggets, pretty good. Better than Wendy's? Hell no. But they pretty good. They pretty good.
I don't know. That might be like Wendy's level.
It's close. It's close.
Like, I enjoyed the spicy nuggets.
They were crispier than Wendy's.
McDonald's
know
crispier.
McDonald's know how to crisp them damn nuggets, but sometimes they be crispy as fuck. But you always get them like two in a box.
Biomedical engineered juice that they put on the chicken that makes it so crispy.
It be crispy, but please never say that again. That's just
yo. I'm sorry to tell you the truth.
No, it is the truth. It's the truth.
I'm sorry to tell you the truth.
Further reason to quit.
Oh, so you're not gonna try the McDonald's spicy nuggets?
No.
You gonna die not know what they taste like?
Yeah.
I fuck with you, bro.
I'm about to eat some chicken nuggets right in front of you, bro.
He's not gonna give a fuck.
He's not gonna care. Now the trick is I gotta get the chicken in the rice cake somehow, so I can smack it out his hand and say bitch. Like if I can, that's all I gotta do.
Would you eat something chicken flavored?
Yeah, if I see you eating chicken, ramen nigga is about to get real hot in your lap because I'm smacking that shit out your hand.
You better be careful. You better be careful.
That's close enough.
That was a real tough decision for me because I think there's some ramen that are chicken flavored, but they don't have like actual chicken in it. Yeah, so I'll have to
I don't
like
think
do
any
some
of them
research.
do. I don't think any of them have chicken.
No,
in it.
well, there's an amount of like chicken broth that's made with the bone and other stuff, but like that has chicken in it.
There's something out there. I'll find it.
I wouldn't count it.
Yeah, it's not really.
But that's just looking past something. He's trying not to look past it.
Yeah.
So
we'll see.
You better not be caught slipping, bro.
I'm not gonna be caught.
If you get caught slipping, He said he's not gonna be caught. He didn't say he's not gonna slip.
I'm not gonna do it.
He said I'm not gonna be caught.
Ain't none of that shit happening.
Mark
my words.
I'm letting your brother know, and I'm gonna be like, he said you could do it exactly like this. So if you see him, bitch,
I'm gonna let him know.
He's coming crazy.
All right, nigga, we gonna end up slapping that chicken out your hand, nigga.
The one that you provided, yeah.
I'm gonna throw it to you, and he's just gonna see me right behind the sandwich. Yo, Thomas, you gonna catch it? You gonna be like, "What is?" I'd be like, "What the fuck?"
Hey, man.
I'll lose my damn mind.
That's pretty much it for my food journey this week. Other than that, I ain't really tried nothing else.
Food is great.
I tried some new stores. I went to Plato's Closet. She was pretty lit. I got this Adidas jacket for like $12, like $15. Yeah,
it looks cool.
It's nice,
bro.
I fuck with it.
Shit decent, bro. Thrift shopping is lit, bro.
Wait, that's new, and you got it from a thrift store?
No, it was barely ever worn
by somebody else.
Yeah.
But like, that's what I was trying to tell you. You told me a while ago. You was like, "No, I don't really fuck with thrift stores like that." And I was like, "Bro, there's nothing wrong with it. It's not like it's like they wash the clothes and then you take them home and then you wash the clothes and then you wear it."
I'm just broke as fuck, so I went there.
Yeah,
but if I
bro, it's cheap clothes and some of them look good.
Yeah, no, this jacket's decent as fuck. So thrift shopping, side.
Yeah, Malcolm approved.
Yeah,
hell yeah.
Side with me. Thrift shopping got my stamp. Papa John's got my stamp. Not Papa John, Papa John's. And Arby's got the stamp.
Stamp of approval.
And McDonald's nuggets, the sauce got the anti-stamp. Fuck
the sauce is trash.
Yeah, that sauce garbage.
That shit made me mad because I ate it. I was just like, that was just hot.
Yeah.
I was like, I ate it. You eat it, you get the flavor, and then it's just hot.
Yeah, that shit was not it.
So, like, you know how it is eating hot wings?
Yeah. Well,
you know, like that post eating hot wings, like that heat? Yeah. That's all it was. It was just like the flavor and then the instant heat. And then I was like, there was no like gradual lift to it neither. It was just like, it just got hot.
Shit wasn't busting, man. Shit wasn't busting.
Yeah,
but
not decent.
How deep are we in? We like 30 minutes in just off of nugget talk. Exactly. That shit's crazy.
Hell yeah.
Hey, man. Let's get into some topics, bro.
I'm not even going to bring up basketball.
Oh.
I was about to say, speaking of the Nuggets, they're losing. I was about to be happy.
They might be. They probably are. I don't give a fuck about basketball.
Okay.
All right, Thomas, go ahead and pick a topic, bro. Vermillion.
Spin the wheel. Let's do the
Ding.
6ix9ine.
All right.
Yeah.
6ix9ine album flopped in a motherfucker.
So what a nigga say 2-3 weeks ago.
Yeah, like 2 weeks ago.
I was like, yeah, none of this matters because that nigga's not going to do well.
Yeah.
And you guys were like, no, but he has the tracks. No, nigga. Niggas don't like his music. They like him. I was like, there's a big difference. 6ix9ine should just stop doing music.
So
there's no reason for him to do. If he stopped doing music, I think it would be actually beneficial for his career because now he could just be a full-time dickhead.
Yeah.
I'm going to disagree with you. However.
And he could say he went out on the top.
Yeah.
However.
Like.
Now he can't.
Has to put out music that isn't ass. He don't have to put out good music. He just has to put out music that isn't terrible. This album, I listened to 2 songs. That's all I could get through. It sounded like he made it on a microwave. Like, it sounds like this entire project was produced.
It was fucking trash.
On a Sunbeam microwave. Not even a good one. Not even a Samsung. A Sunbeam,
That's
nigga.
the $40 one.
The $40 Walmart microwave.
Damn.
The Sunbeam, nigga. Yeah.
That one that spews radiation. Now, as I was saying, it was ass.
Yeah.
There's nothing he can do about that besides not be ass. And once again, he's ass.
Like,
we're back to square one.
The part that is stupid as
you
fuck.
can't beat that.
Like, I get that Mans was on house arrest for the majority of it. Like, I get it. However, what I don't get is, why was the equipment in his basement worse than the equipment that we have in our studio right there?
There's no reason.
Like, when you look at the videos, like, it's literally worse than the shit that we have.
He probably just didn't care and expected it to do numbers on its own.
I get it, but it's stupid.
Let me inform you.
It's stupid.
Let me inform you. It's ass.
No,
his
it's a
music
bad project.
has been ass.
It's been bad.
It was never good in the first place. He was just a dickhead. And what he should have done was the dickhead thing to do and go out on top.
His music,
what does he have to prove to you? My last single was a number 1. He's like, you ain't even got no number 1s. Don't talk to me. I'm done with this shit. I'm a GOAT. Like, he could have retired at the peak and then just been a dickhead the rest of his career
and still be relevant.
He would have been relevant for years to come.
Yeah, and all he needed to do was to put out a C, put out a D even. And this nigga swung for the full 0%. Nigga might as well have not turned it in. Like, I listened to 2 songs.
No, but I'm saying,
you know how bad your shit got to be for me to don't listen to 2?
That's the key. He shouldn't have swung. Why the fuck swing if you already hit a home run? He hit the home run. He has nothing to prove to niggas no more. Guess what?
Man, I would have swung.
I'm not dropping music no more. And then he could play his Playboy Cardi type play.
So you telling me
have niggas on delay for the next 4 years and then drop some mid and niggas would still be like,
so you telling me that you wouldn't have swung?
He shouldn't have swung.
But would you?
If you
were in his position,
I would have
dropped
something fire.
You see,
there's a big difference
but I
between
think
me
he
and
thought
him.
that.
It's tough because in theory it makes more sense to not do it, but in reality, I want to do that shit.
Everybody wants to,
like,
you know?
Yeah.
Because everybody is just like, my shit good.
Yeah.
He was like, okay, got 2 Akon songs on here. I don't know who else he had on that bitch. He had Academics.
Odd people to feature, by the way.
It.
I don't know. Who the fuck is Smile? Anybody know? Wasn't it like Smile or Style? It was some random nigga.
This low-key...
I didn't listen to it, but...
Low-key proved the point that I was saying a little bit earlier on in the year. Nobody's going to do features with him because he's too weird now. He's just not it. And now he's going to starve because nobody wants to feature with him. And his music is bad. His music is carried by his features, basically.
Terrible. His music was always carried by the features. If you look at the last album where he has Gun on that bitch, Gunna's beat
was
with
Gun
him
on
was,
there?
Yeah, on I think it was FIFA. It was
nigga. The names they ain't gonna ring no bells.
Yeah, they ain't gonna ring no bell. But that
Lala,
bitch was
Tati,
gas. Tati, that won't ring a bell. I'm not gonna lie.
It don't. All these names are just random.
That's also a big factor in why his music is kind of bogus because it's all named the same shit.
And you can't find it. Like,
Yeah.
even if I wanted to go back, it was like, Yo, crank
Which
that
song is Gooba?
That one song that goes.
Which song is Gooba?
You know, like you can't pin it down. I can never listen to this shit again unless I only download one. Because I'm like, well, it's this one. But if you download 3 songs, rolling the dice, nigga, you might as well just hit shuffle. Because I don't know what these bitches' name. Like, what's the one Kanye? Who knows?
Only one I know is Gummo.
I know Gummo.
Yeah.
I know Gummo. I know FIFA because I'm not gonna lie. I was playing. I was like, damn, Gummo went crazy.
I know the one with Nicki is Trolls because that one actually got a real name.
Yeah.
The rest of them, roll the dice. No idea.
Yeah. But I knew he was gonna starve himself. I knew it, bro.
No, but
Nigga, pick a side. You whack as fuck.
I've been on the same side.
This nigga,
he was going to fall.
Listeners, please go back to the old episodes. You will find this nigga Vermillion going, yo, he don't stand a chance. It's done for him. Then you'll find him going, oh, he's gonna make it. He got 5 years, 5 good years. Now this nigga talk about
he still got.
I knew it.
He still got 5 years.
No,
he still got it.
No,
yeah, he
no,
does.
Yeah,
no.
he still got it. It's
I'm
just
still
going
jacking
slowly.
2. I'm still jacking 2.
2 is valid.
That is what I've been saying.
valid.
I was like, maximum he has 2. I was like, he has 2 because he can't play his cards correct no more. Because now nigga said he's paying for beef. And he's
that one really hurt in my opinion.
I think he's just being stupid. I think he's just making dumb decisions. Before, he was thriving off of his smart decisions. Now, he's just making
what
dumb
stupid decision did he make that he wasn't making before?
The way he's going about putting things out is just, it doesn't make... Why would you drop an album now? Like, this isn't the time to drop an album. He should have continued with singles or dropped his album right out the gates.
I think he was trying to...
He waited too long or came too early. He literally dropped it in the worst pocket he could have dropped it.
No, he
That's a
dropped
fact.
it at a terrible time. I'm not going to lie.
This was
He
the
dropped
worst
it at
pocket
a terrible time.
he could have dropped it in.
But I'm telling you, the play was not to drop it at all. The play was to do the smart thing. Don't drop this motherfucker and have niggas fiending. You know what? I gave y'all a number 1. I don't want to give y'all nothing else. And then niggas going to be sick. Like, you ain't even got nothing in the tuck. Maybe come out, play some snippets of some hard shit every now and then never drop shit. And niggas are going to wait and fiend. And then he could play off that for at least a year.
Yeah.
He could play off that. And you could play
Niggas
off.
don't care.
Niggas
don't care
100% care to wait like at least a year for some shit. They will wait a year. But once you hit that 2-3 year mark, that is when niggas are like, come
Nobody
on, bro,
wants
just give me
it.
the
Nobody was asking for 6ix9ine's album. Who? No, I don't even know 6ix9ine fans.
Yeah, but that's what I'm saying. If he would have played his cards, he would have played to that. I dropped y'all a number 1. Y'all don't even want to see what's in the tuck. I'm not even gonna show y'all.
Nobody would have cared. Nobody would have been like, show me, show me, show me.
Niggas would have been like, you ain't.
He should have dropped that
bitch
bitch straight out of jail. He should have dropped, what was it, Gooba, right?
No, that would have been the hardest flex. Don't make me drop my album on your album day. Don't make me do it. Because I could fuck up your streams. And that would just, that whole play would have played into his pocket so well. Because niggas would have went straight to his album just to spite the other nigga. Like, yo,
all he needed to do was to drop that bitch.
Your numbers. Let's hear this shit.
All he needed to do was to drop that bitch straight out of jail, cruise off that bitch, keep trolling, keep doing his shit the same way he was doing everything else. Nigga would have been cool for a hot minute until motherfuckers started asking, where the fuck 6ix9ine at? But nobody was looking for him. Nobody cared. He missed his chance to drop it and then drop that bitch late. He should have finished that bitch straight out of jail. Because let's be honest, his album didn't take that long. His album didn't take that long.
He had a whole month.
He could have made that bitch. When did he drop Gooba? Like 2 weeks or 2-3 weeks out of jail? Nigga could have dropped it out. He could have dropped Gooba. Instead of dropping Trolls next, boom. Whole album on your head top. Bitch would have broke the internet.
With Nicki on that motherfucker, we got the one good song.
Would have broke the internet.
One good song.
Not to mention,
he blew it.
He dissed Nicki. He slight dissed Nicki. He dissed Ack. Like, you're dissing the only people in your corner. Like, I get the way your trolling shit works, but you can't diss certain people.
One ally at least.
Like, he didn't.
No. The only reason why I think he blew it with Act, I was like, come on, bro. I was like, that is the one nigga who kept your name relevant.
Yeah.
I was like, he solely kept your name in the conversation for a full year. He carried you for a full year, and then you threw this nigga under the bus.
Like, 6ix9ine
Just like
had the
Kuda.
ability to literally
Sick.
beef with any artist except for Nicki Minaj and Academics. He could have beefed with literally anybody else, and it would have benefited him. I literally can't think of a single person other than those two that it would have not been to his benefit to beef with.
The only way I see this going anywhere nearly right for him is if after this, his whole ploy was to drop some trash shit just to get niggas to call him trash. That way he could, like, generate more, like, haters.
I don't know if that plays into anything.
Yeah,
for
it's
him.
not a play.
No, but I'm saying the play right there is literally, I dropped some trash shit. Now I have niggas calling me ass again. Now I'm the underdog. Now niggas are counting me out. Now niggas are, and that's when you hit the strike. That is when you knock the ball out the park. It's either you play the card, you purposely play a couple bad hands. That way, when that good hand comes around, you got niggas betting against you.
Nowadays,
And then, boom, I play the royal flush, and then niggas are like, oh, shit, this nigga didn't dupe me.
that would work if hip-hop or even music nowadays mattered about the quality of music, but it doesn't. So once niggas start saying you're trash and it's snowballing, 6ix9ine could put out the best album ever. Doesn't fucking matter. It's too late for you, bro.
I don't feel like it's like that, because you remember you said that nobody truly falls off. That means you have the ability to bounce back at any moment. If you can
It's
never
not at
truly
any moment.
fall
It's
out,
all about his marketing. It's not about the quality of
yeah,
his
but I'm
music.
saying that this would play directly into his bag. He does trash. Every nigga's calling him trash. Every nigga's laughing at him, which his name has gotten back into conversation. Like, this nigga done flopped. He asked. He did exactly what he told everybody else they were going to do. He's dog shit, blah, blah, blah. And then boom. He don't flop. He dropped some shit that actually has niggas listening, that actually is pulling ears, that actually got niggas to come back to his album, to come back, and then he dropped some actually good shit.
Nobody's going to click it.
I feel like
There's no reason to click it.
Yeah, they don't have no incentive.
There's no reason to click it.
I
There's
feel
no
like-
reason to click
Oh,
it.
you think my
anymore.
shit's still trash? I bet. Wait until boom, boom, and then he start beefing with niggas. He come out with songs that start going crazy.
Nobody's going to click it.
That
There's no
position-
I
reason
feel
to.
like niggas,
There's no
niggas
reason
are gonna
to.
click it.
That losing position is also a position that's been played by countless other rappers who have flopped. Then they come back and they say this shit's hard. You got to listen to it. Then
Nobody's
niggas
gonna
listen
listen.
to it and it sucked. Now niggas don't. That trend don't
But
work.
even if
anymore.
it doesn't suck, no one's going to listen to. There's no reason to.
Yeah.
Like, we have no reason to listen to it. The only reason any of us listened to this project was because of all this shit going around. I promise you, I'm not listening to the next shit he drops. I'm not. I don't give a fuck. Like, he's lost my attention. I feel like he's lost all of our attention.
he been lost.
Oh, so he fell off?
Like, no, he's still here. He's probably making more money than your favorite rapper.
No, but I'm saying all it takes is one play. And if any nigga is known for making the impossible play, it is that nigga. That nigga does. Not to say I have faith in him. 2 years. I'm sticking.
I'm
by
not
it.
saying he
2
won't
years.
do it. I'm saying he's not going to do what you're saying.
I'm
he
saying
might do
does-
some
he
shit that
doesn't
I've never
have-
thought of.
Yeah, he doesn't have to do exactly what I'm saying, but that nigga is known for making the impossible play. That impossible play is his whole shit. Is like, yo, I'm gonna turn this shit on its head. That is literally his whole thing.
He very well might find a way to do that in some random shit that we ain't never seen before. Fuck it, he did it for the jail shit. So I'm not saying he can't do it. I'm saying if he keeps doing shit the way he does it right now, 6ix9ine is not going to get another play.
Yeah,
from
but
me.
I'm saying you have been championing this nigga to be a marketing genius. You don't think him randomly doing something out of ordinary is not a part of his plan?
I don't even think
doesn't
he's a
seem
marketing
like it.
genius.
This is the nigga who's been championing him as a marketing genius. He's a smart ass nigga. He knows his way around things. He knows how to bounce back. I'm like, why are we counting this nigga out if every time this nigga does some shit to count himself out?
A lot of
The
people.
nigga, that is his whole thing. What could he have done next that would have beat the jail shit? Coming back from flopping. That is the only thing he could do next. He had no other. What other thing could he do that would be
Coming back
remarkable?
from flopping isn't like the flop isn't gonna. I just can't see this benefiting him. I just can't. I can't see him being like fumble on purpose. Just can't see. No, I just don't see the angle.
I see him coming
angle.
back to niggas like, nigga, I fell off, I flopped, and then I came back and I'm still doing better than you. And I was doing better than you then, I dropped, and then I'm still doing better than you now. Your ass. That is literally his whole shit. His whole shit is turning the entire play that he just blew on its head, and now you look stupid.
That could possibly work, but he can't garner the support.
Yeah,
It'd be too much of a complete random thing for me to just be like, I know that if I flop this album, I'll be able to come back from it with no media support, no label, no friends, no feature. You can't. Nobody would assume that. Like, I don't think he'd assume, unless he got some wild shit in his pocket that we've never heard. Like, this nigga found a new label that'll support him and hasn't released it. Like, got some under the table deal we don't know about. And I'm not saying he doesn't, but from what I've seen right now, seems like this nigga just fumbled. It seems like nigga fumbled the ball, and I'm not seeing him pick it up.
Nigga, every time this nigga has fumbled before, you were the nigga championing. No, it's a marketing play. No. He's doing this on purpose. I'm like, bro, I'm telling you, when did he fumble? Why would he blow?
Wait, I'm confused. When did he fumble before?
No, you would say no. I'm not saying that he fumbled. I'm saying when he's doing radical shit or doing shit that just doesn't make sense.
Like what though?
Why would he drop his album now? Nigga, if you know that he shouldn't drop his album, I think he damn sure knows he shouldn't drop that shit. No, but
I'm asking before this because I want some context. I know and the listeners know.
I'm saying like whenever you used to bring him up into conversation, you would always talk about how remarkable his marketing skills are.
But I'm saying, when did he do some shit that
he always
bad?
Plays the game smart? Why would he fumble in an area where everybody knows you would fumble at this current time? Like, every single person knows it. His marketing team would know it. You know it. I know it. Everybody's like, yo, if you were going to do the shit, you should have been done the shit.
We didn't know it though, because we thought I thought it was going to be successful.
I didn't think.
I think most people thought it was going to be successful.
I was saying I was like, that shit going to be some ass.
But that has nothing to do with this. Like a lot of times you get confused with quality over social and stats. There's a huge difference. Of course, it was going to be some ass. But that has nothing to do with what the stats are going to be. Because Trolls was ass. But guess what? Number one. A lot of number ones are ass, actually. Now that we're thinking about it.
I definitely think there's some reason he did this shit. There is he has either a play in the tuck that he is waiting to use on niggas, or he did it to generate hate. That is literally all he does. Generate hate. What is the best way to generate hate? He already did the snitching shit. He was beefing with everyone. Shit. If I flop, niggas are gonna be on my ass.
I just think it's a bad play.
Yeah, but I think it's a bad
play.
To
each his own. I think it's a bad play. I think he would know.
Shit, I'm glad that this is his current play. I am ecstatic.
Me too.
I'm happy on either end of the spectrum, because if he doesn't do better, that's exactly what I predicted. I mean, if he does do better, I don't really give a fuck in the first place. Yeah. I don't care what happens to this nigga. I'm just like, I just find it out of character for him to deliberately do something that doesn't make sense with his marketing team unless he has a play.
If he got some shit in his back pocket, that should be raw. But To me, it seems like the play is ass, the album is ass. I guess it is what it is, and we'll see what happens in the future.
He wants niggas to hate him.
We'll see what happens in the future. But speaking of some ass, that XXL Freshman Cypher, this might have been the worst one I've seen in since a long time.
No, I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah.
I enjoyed the one with Chica. NLE Choppa didn't do his best. Not Roddy Ricch, fucking Lil TJ. I don't know why New York niggas slip.
Is Roddy Ricch from New York?
No. He's not even from there.
That's what I
think it's just the melody type rap. Them niggas all flip the bag for me. It's like niggas who are known for more of their melodies than their bars.
Okay.
Like Lil TJ is not known because he's dropping science on niggas. It's because he's out there fucking singing.
Yeah, okay.
So that's why I got those two mixed up. But I digress. That one was fire.
I didn't enjoy
besides NLE Choppa. NLE Choppa is not a nigga who needs to be rapping over different beats. I think he has a specific type. He need to spit like this. I
think he's like a worse version of the baby.
Yeah, he's the baby, but no, the baby at least could try to do something different.
I take back all the bad things I've said about the baby.
Yeah,
he's not ass.
I don't know why you said that in the first place.
Because I was bored. His music was very similar.
Yeah, he was bored with
all
the
his
baby.
songs sounded the same.
He was bored with
But now he's coming with different flows and shit.
Yeah,
I'm enjoying
the baby
it.
has different bags.
Yeah.
I don't think NLE Choppa has one bag, and he's very elite.
And I never deep dived into the baby. I never deep dived I listened to her breakout album was called Baby on Baby, right? Right?
I don't remember.
Whatever his first album was, I listened to all of that. And then I didn't listen to every single. So that whole album was very similar. And then all the big singles I was hearing were super similar. But I didn't actually go and listen to all the shit he was dropping. But then I listened to the most recent album and it had a lot of versatility on it. Yeah.
Oh, no. That was
Kirk didn't have that much versatility.
Blame it on Baby.
Blame it on Baby. He had a lot of versatility for me. I felt
that's the one
with
him with the mask on.
Yeah, it had a lot of versatility. So yeah, NLE Choppa, I don't think he has much versatility. And this nigga's a fucking in my opinion, this nigga's an idiot, bro. This nigga's stupid. Can't fuck with him, bro.
What is he stupid for?
Bro, this nigga literally was in a pond. I don't know if you saw this video. Nigga literally was in a pond meditating, right? Hands in the water, and ripples were coming off of him, you know. And he was like, look at the meditation. Look at the energy. Where you think them ripples come from? Energy. Nigga, you moving? You're moving. That's how water works.
He's just trolling, probably.
No, he was arguing with this nigga really believed this. Have you seen his recent tweets? He really been going in on his energy, spiritual shit. And I'm like, nigga, you're not just giving off energy, making the waves move. Nigga, even your breathing is gonna make waves in water. But not to mention your hands are under the water.
It is energy, technically.
Yeah. Okay. Nah.
You're
sick.
This
nigga, this nigga's an idiot.
I get that you're tight, but it's okay.
I can't fuck with him.
I don't think NLE Choppa did his best work.
I didn't like the Cypher. It just wasn't for me.
Chica went stupid.
Chica killed her shit. Mulatto killed her shit.
Everyone on that one did good. Mulatto, Fabio.
Oh, Fabio
Cowboy.
Went crazy too. I didn't like Cowboys.
He was freestylling. You could tell.
Yeah, I know, and I didn't. I respected him for that. He gained a new level of respect for me.
Rod Wave did his motherfucking
24K
thing.
Golden. They were all actually shouting each other out on their verses.
Oh, yeah. 24K did. Okay, all right.
Mulatto did too.
Mulatto went crazy.
Yeah, she shouted out.
Come on, bro.
Fabio.
Come on, bro.
Mulatto went crazy.
They did. A lot of the niggas did decent.
A lot of the niggas did.
This is not the worst year that I have seen.
What's the worst year?
I don't think 2017 was better. The one with Playboy Cardi and their ciphers were hard ass.
Nah.
Ugly God did not do the best. Made in Tokyo did not do the best.
Tokyo was decent. Ugly God was decent.
Better.
Tokyo and the whole other group was good.
The Playboy Cardi, XXX Tentacion, Ugly God
but who was the other
and Made in Tokyo therefore was definitely the worst 4 that I saw go up. The worst 4 stack, at least, that I've seen go up in years.
I don't know, man.
They were definitely some hard ass.
The NLE Chopper 4 stack was ass, though.
The 4 niggas who went with NLE Chopper was the only one who didn't do good. He was the only one who Rod Wave did. It was Rod Wave, him, Chica, and
Chica was the only one that went stupid.
Chica and Lil TJ and Rod Wave went
didn't
stupid.
do that good.
He did. Lil TJ did okay.
Yeah, he was all right.
But with Made in Tokyo did terrible.
Tokyo did decent.
Come
Tokyo
on, bro.
did decent though. Other guy did decent.
Diamonds on my wrist. Diamonds on my. No, he did. He did not do good.
Cardi, you didn't even hear.
I
Cardi-
did.
Oh,
Cardi
okay.
did not
You
do
talking
good.
about?
No.
Hey.
Cardi did not do good.
Cardi did bad. And then X got down on his knees.
Got down on his knee and ruined all the energy.
That shit pissed me off.
And Ugly God's verse was not good. It was off the top of his dome and it was ass.
was all right.
But it was like,
That shit was
diamonds when I walk, diamonds when I talk.
That
shit was
Pockets Rick Ross.
catchy.
Like that,
shit was
it was
decent.
not
That shit was
ever
decent. I
rhymes
fucks with
that
it.
I did not hear from Ugly God before.
Very basic. Yeah.
It was extremely
Oh
basic.
no! See, it wasn't
They
Ugly God's
did
flow. It was not Ugly God's shit. Yeah.
ass. They did ass.
I got it.
And
This Cypher was ass
I
to me.
love Cardi.
Now, last
love
year's
Made
shit-
in Tokyo.
Oh, fuck.
Love Ugly God. Love X. They did not do good. That is not. I never have anything against them because of it. It just was not a good cipher.
Yeah.
Jack Harlow went crazy. I forgot.
Jack Harlow went hard.
went
This
crazy.
year went stupid.
This
But
year
there's
was
no
good.
There was like
reason
two
that Jack
niggas.
Harlow should have been as good as he was. Like Jack Harlow shouldn't have been top 2.
Why? He's very
Jack
gifted.
Harlow is good at rapping.
But top
that is
2?
Oh,
I
sorry,
expected
Yeah.
good at
niggas to do
rapping.
better.
Nah.
I say Chica did best. Jack Harlow was second.
Jack
Mulatto
Harlow
was
number
third.
1. Jack Harlow number 1.
Jack Harlow
No,
number
Chica,
1?
Chica did better than
Chico
Jack
shit
Harlow.
was hard, bro.
Jack-
Chica,
Jack.
no,
I said
no.
Chico. Chico's shit was
Chica's
hard.
pen. I think Chica's pen is probably the best of that group.
Hell yeah.
No doubt in my mind. She could wrap circles around every other nigga except for Polo G. Polo G might be the only nigga who could stand in the same realm as Chica, and Chica was going
I'm still
fucking
giving it to
stupid.
Chica. Chica can write. Hey, did you listen to her
Chica's
album?
pen is fucking
Did you listen
stupid.
to her album?
No, I didn't listen to the full
Bro,
album.
listen to
I was
her
listening
album.
to what's the name?
No, her album's
Industry something.
Old. Yeah, no, that Industry Plant. Or,
No, not Industry Plant. It was
I know what you're talking about though. Yeah.
Industry Games.
Yeah, there you go.
It was. I heard
That's what
that
the
shit. And
album's
I was
called.
like, that shit is fucking beautiful. I was
can
like, I have
write.
not heard no. She was spitting science, nigga, science. She was dropping biology on niggas.
Chica
I
can
couldn't
rap.
believe it.
Chica can fucking rap.
She can fucking.
I believe
rap.
it.
Jack Harlow
And
can
I was-
rap too.
I was
believe
like,
that.
okay,
That white boy can rap.
Yeah.
That's a
Yeah.
that's a motherfucker who can rap.
Mulatto can rap. I've never listened to
Polo
Mulatto
G,
before.
Demon. There's like levels to this shit.
Polo G killed his shit, but cutting the beat off wasn't the right choice.
Yeah, they cut the beat off, and I was kind of hurt. I
Yeah.
like Polo G murders shit.
He killed
If it was up to me, freshman ciphers, 1, you can't write no shit. You should actually have to freestyle. And 2,
You would get
you
a
gotta
way
have a
worse.
beat on.
Yeah.
You would get way worse quality if everybody was required to freestyle.
But
I
that's
think they
fine.
should have nothing longer than 5 minutes to write.
Nah.
I feel like they should hear the beat and at least, because that's not a lot of people's bag. I don't think Chica's gonna get up there and freestyle off the
fine.
dome and you're gonna get something amazing.
That's fine.
I
That's
think
fine.
Chica should be allowed to play the cards that she has.
I'm okay with that.
5 minutes to write. That's cool.
Like
whatever.
Cowboy shit, let's be honest, wasn't that good.
But he
Got more respect
Yeah.
than anybody else.
You level up
because
when
he
you
was
do that.
like, you know what? Off the dome shit. Like last year, Blueberry Faygo,
Lil Mosey.
Lil Mosey. His shit was hot ass, but it was off the dome.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's one thing I respected about it. I was like, but he did terrible.
He did terrible.
Imagine
He did,
though.
but it was off the dome.
He was worse. He was the worst in both sections. He was the worst for his solo. He was the worst in his cipher.
He took it as
did
literal as
ass.
they said, though. It's a freestyle.
And if it was a standard of let's actually freestyle when we say we're freestyling, I think a lot of people would be better at it. Like, since they know they can get away with it, They never do, you know?
But I feel like that's a portion in rap that I think is very like underutilized and not like freestyling is not some easy shit to do.
A freestyle rapper to me is the best type of rapper.
Yeah, a nigga who can spit you some shit that sound like it's written with a pen. Yeah, for sure. But I don't think that should be the full measure of a nigga who's doing the music.
Also,
but if it's a freestyle cypher, it should be freestyle.
Imagine how many takes they had to do and how many different freestyles he had to do.
Let me always.
He was ass.
He was
that shit
terrible.
was bad.
He did.
And
that
it sounded. He wrote it.
level.
He wrote it though.
That was terrible.
You can't write nothing like that. And be
I
garbage.
don't like when I went and listened to Lil Keith's music. That is just how he sounds on beat.
I've never liked Lil
doing
Keith.
this, and
I've never liked Lil
I'm not
Keith.
really chopping it up with that shit off a beat.
I had free Lil Key tickets and didn't go.
Wow.
Yeah, I'm gonna be honest. Did not go. I had free Lil Key and Lil Gotti tickets. Didn't slide.
You sell them?
I was going to, and an issue happened to where I couldn't. It was like the day of, and they were physical tickets, and somebody hit me the day of, like, you still got those tickets? And I'm like, I'm not near you.
Yeah, you're at work or something.
Yeah, but that Lil Key shit was ass.
I would have told him to come to me. I would have been like, come to me and come get him.
That's what I told him. But he was like, I can't. And I was like, I can't get the tickets.
Then
Sorry.
what did you think? You thought I was going to drop him off?
Yeah. But anyway,
I digress.
this Cypher, not my favorite. Last year's was hard. Like, coming up against last year's, that was tough.
I don't think it was that tough, to be honest. The bar was not set crazy high. I think Meg Thee Stallion was the best rapper last.
No, the baby
DaBaby had the best. Yeah.
the baby
and
Rico Tierra whack.
Okay, yeah, that
Like,
was kind of hard to follow
They
up.
set the bar high.
But there was also a lot of trash.
There wasn't a lot,
YK Osiris,
Oh, I forgot he was there.
full blown ass.
Yeah, I forgot he was there.
Lil Mosey, full blown ass. There was
Blueface
there was some
wasn't
niggas
horrible,
that shined.
actually.
There
He
was some
should've
niggas that shined.
Blueface should have been ass, but he wasn't.
Yeah, he wasn't.
He wasn't good.
Sorry to tell
He
you,
wasn't ass.
he definitely was not ass.
Corday was decent, but he didn't do as good as Corday should have done. Corday should have been the best rapper there.
They catered the beat to him too, which is
Yeah.
Yeah,
Like-
they literally gave that nigga a beat switch up.
Yeah.
And they slowed it down so he could murder that shit.
Corday should have been the best rapper there, and he wasn't, and that was disappointing. That was very disappointing.
Oh, yeah, and I completely forgot Gunna was a part of that class, but Gunna refused to do anything.
That's a boss right there.
That nigga said,
not some
you're
boss
going to
shit.
put me on the cover,
That's some bitch
and I'm
shit.
not going to do anything else.
You set the rules when you can do some shit like
That's
that.
some bitch shit.
I
Don't
completely
show
forgot.
up. Don't come. What you come for?
The clout.
And he's the only nigga in orange.
He didn't
Everybody
even need
else
it.
is
Like,
in
why
black.
did you?
Everybody
why did
else
you
pulled up in
slide?
black and gold. He said, I'm in orange, nigga. I'm in orange.
I love
Deal
that
with
shit.
it.
Like Juice WRLD was like, "Hey, guess what? Not coming. Sorry. Fuck y'all." Like that's what Gunna should have done.
Rest in peace, Juice WRLD.
Rest in peace. Cardi B was like, "Hey, guess what? Not showing up. Fuck you guys." Like
No, but Gunna did it the boss way. I'm going to get the clout, and
Yeah,
y'all not
and-
going to get nothing from me.
That's the hardest way to do it.
Yeah, you're mad about it, but that shit worked.
Yeah.
He pulled up. Imagine if the cover was him, Juice WRLD, Cardi B, all them pulled up and then dipped. Niggas would have been sick. You would have been so sick. You would have saw that motherfucking
I would've
cover.
been like, why?
You would have been kicking shit like, Juice, why the fuck did you not give me a 16? You would have been angry.
there was just no need. Like there was no need for Gunna to be there.
He
I
pulled
think
up
Gunna
and then
could have
left.
done something that day to make him more like that's why Juice and
Oh,
Cardi
yeah.
B and them didn't come because like in the time I'm doing this is gonna do nothing for me, and this day I could go do this and make triple the money.
That's a hard middle finger. Like, yeah, y'all gonna put me on the cover, and I'm not gonna do shit. Fuck y'all. Like, imagine how they feel. We got the picture with Gunna, but he didn't give us a Cypher or a 16.
Yeah, I just think he could have done better, but that's just me.
I think it's funny. It's like, imagine pulling up and then telling him, yeah, we're not shooting anything else though. like they would have been looking at this nigga like, we just took the cover photos, and he's like, y'all could call them niggas back and have them retake cover photos.
Oh,
I'm not-
Comethazine was there too. Comethazine wasn't horrible. His was decent.
Yeah, he did
Very.
decent.
It was very Comethazine-esque.
Yeah, Comethazine did exactly what we expected Comethazine to do.
Yeah.
Tierra Whack, fantastic. DaBaby, amazing.
Tierra Whack can fucking
Meg
rap.
Thee Stallion, amazing. Gunna, phenomenal. YK Osiris, terrible. terrible.
Wait,
come on, bro.
Did Roddy Ricch do the Cypher or no?
Yeah,
that wasn't
no.
last year, was it?
Did he?
No, he just did the.
I think he only did the freestyle.
Yeah, he did.
I enjoyed.
I don't even know. Wait, can.
Yeah, no, he didn't. He didn't do the Cypher.
I don't know if he did a Cypher or not. He might have.
No, he didn't. He didn't.
You're like 100% sure?
100% sure.
Yeah, I didn't see him.
Thomas
I would have
would know.
remembered it. Yeah.
Vermillion would know.
That's my favorite artist right now.
That's your favorite artist right now?
Other than Juice WRLD, rest in peace.
So what, you got Roddy number 1,
Yeah.
Juice 2? All right, no, Juice number 1, Roddy 2?
Yeah,
Well,
Roddy was with Comethazine and he was with Comethazine and Tierra Whack.
That nigga must have been garbage for us to remember him.
He was with the video is right there.
Play quick.
Yeah, no, he's right there. He's
the video is right there. You don't remember that shit? Diamond's Ku Klux. He literally, my bitch be nagging too much, bragging, and I remember that shit. I think he literally went second. He went before Tierra Whack and after Comethazine.
Roddy do better.
He did.
Okay.
No,
he dropped a
I
good
think
album.
he did. I think he did fantastic in it. I think we just overlooked him because niggas did better than him.
Yeah. Speaking of Roddy Ricch, NBA Youngboy dropped an album this week. And for those who don't know, he 1 million% ripped off the cover of Pardon Me for Being Antisocial.
1,001,001%.
It is literally the exact photo, except this NBA Youngboy.
But I don't feel like that is like a claimed thing. The black and white photo with half your face is something that's been around for a while.
Too soon. Though.
It's the exact picture.
But it's the exact same picture.
Same chain, same head tilt.
No, he doesn't have
turtleneck.
a chain on him. Please excuse me for being antisocial. He doesn't.
I'm pretty sure he does.
I think it's under the shirt.
Yeah.
It's just
but his chain was just like hard. I just remember Roddy Ricch in a t-shirt.
Roddy Ricch was in the turtleneck.
He was in a long sleeve.
Whatever he's in. I just remember him being in a shirt.
Shit.
I don't remember the chain at all.
Chain under the shirt.
Yeah, man. I can't.
Yeah, there you go under the
NBA
shirt.
Youngboy, man. Fuck is you doing? Why would you steal Roddy's cover art like niggas weren't gonna notice?
Yeah.
It's the same thing. Well, what are you doing?
It's sad. There's a comparison right
there. There's a comparison right there.
That's depressing, man. Like, not that I care about Youngboy at all.
Literally the same side of the face.
He responded real
same
quick.
Haircut.
I got to see what he said.
You think he was mad?
No, I don't think so.
You think he was just like, fuck it, we lit?
Yeah.
He that type of nigga? Okay, I'm with it. Shout out to Roddy Ricch, man. Roddy Ricch, yeah, no. I'm pissed, bro. Like, why would you? Can someone explain that?
I don't know.
I can't explain it. Maybe he was really inspired by it. That's the best I can give.
Even so, would you do it?
It's only one Roddy, and I've been fuck with dudes who don't make it about him. I'm just tired of all this comparing shit.
I'm not with it. I'm not with it. I'm just not. I'm sorry. Even if you say, yeah, I fuck with dude, don't make it about him, blah, blah, blah. Nigga, you stole my cover art.
I guess
blatantly.
But it's like he's saying don't compare us. He's like, just because we do something that's alike, don't compare us. He was like, I listen to that nigga's music and I can resonate with that nigga's music more than any of y'all young niggas. He was like, that nigga is making music for niggas like me.
Don't steal my shit though. But just
Robbie.
Don't steal my shit. That's it. That's all I ask. Just don't steal my shit. If you could be inspired by my shit, you can make some dope shit that people are like, yo, he was probably inspired by. But if a nigga can copy and paste that shit, yeah, nigga, don't do that. That's not cool. That's not alright, nigga.
I'm not with it personally either. But maybe he's not trying to burn that bridge at this moment in time. I don't know.
No, I'm not saying Roddy should be like, hey, fuck you, nigga. But I'm saying, Youngboy, what is you doing?
Oh, yeah, he should know better, 100%.
Yeah.
You just
I feel like he didn't
goofy.
care. And I feel like the album picture was fine. I just don't think he cared. It's like, I just think, you saw a picture of himself, he's like, damn, that shit hard. And put it as his cover. Kind of like the rest of his fucking albums. He's take a good picture of my son. That's the cover.
I think
good
me
picture
personally,
of me. cover.
I'm the type of nigga to where if I was putting out an album and if it was completely by coincidence and niggas were like, yo, that's his shit, I'd be like, oh, didn't notice that? Let me do some new shit now.
Yeah, don't you not want it to be confused with the other person's shit?
Yeah.
Like, it'll get mixed up. Somebody will play his shit instead of your shit.
Me and Thomas have been sitting in the studio together, and I'll be like, huh. Like, me and Thomas will be like making a song, and I'll be like, what rhymes with this word? Thomas will be like, sensei, and I'll be like, fuck, I was gonna say that, but now that you said it, I gotta come up with my own shit. Just cause that's just be original, you know?
Yeah.
It's not original. It's whack.
It's whatever. Roddy's shit always gonna be harder to me.
It's like Roddy's album was waffles and this
I
one's
feel like
pancakes.
that's cap though. That's cap.
You think Youngboy makes better music than
No,
Roddy?
I feel like you're capping because you would swap. You're gonna flip sides if you hear that album and that album was harder.
Roddy
than
Ricch is someone I will never switch sides for. Unfortunately,
You literally, when we were ranking rappers, ranked the other nigga higher than him.
You talking about on the tier list thing?
Yes.
That's because we were factoring in a whole bunch of other things like
that's fact.
importance.
No, but
and
I'm saying
sales.
like for you to argue like that, this nigga can't be drop anything that you wouldn't like better. You were calling this nigga the GOAT.
Yeah, well, no, he does.
I was
He
saying.
does numbers. His music is good. His music
but
isn't as good
you
as Roddy's.
directly said that nigga was the GOAT. You didn't. You
Okay,
didn't
maybe-
say like
maybe let me
his
make this clear.
numbers were better than Rod. You said that nigga's music is the best.
Let me make this clear.
Am I lying?
I did.
Then what you gonna do,
I
Tom?
did.
I'm
Let me,
saying-
Come on, Vermillion,
let
you
me go
sound
ahead
corny.
and iron out the board right here. When
out
I
the
say,
board?
yeah,
What?
Iron out the shirt.
whatever, fuck it. So
Lay down.
Iron out the cover art.
yeah, iron out the cover art.
Goofy.
When I say the GOAT, that doesn't necessarily mean like the greatest of all time or in
What else does GOAT mean?
It's-
One of the greatest of all time.
Yeah, it's a
It means you're really good. It does though.
it's
the GOAT.
Because
It's
I
a
say
humor.
niggas are the GOAT that aren't actually the GOAT.
yeah.
Okay.
Like,
But I'm saying like this, you were championing, like you told
For
me
for reasons
that Youngboy.
for reasons other than the music, for the most part.
Okay.
If we're comparing Roddy's music to his music, it's gonna be Roddy.
so are you saying that there's no way that NBA Youngboy could ever drop anything to change your opinion
I'm gonna
and
be
make
too
him better
biased.
than Roddy
I'm
Ricch?
gonna be too biased.
So you're admitting to your bias.
yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Nigga, wait,
all I
so
wanted.
why would you be too biased if you heard the shit and the shit was just better? If the shit was just better, like why would you hold that bias?
I mean, as long as
Roddy-
he's admitted to it.
Roddy never gonna drop some weak shit to me. His voice just
But
sounds too
you just
good.
don't
His
think
melodies
that.
just
But you just don't think that NBA Youngboy could just drop some better
because you
shit?
told me he was
Youngboy
the
could drop
GOAT.
some. Youngboy could drop some hard shit, but it ain't gonna be as good as Roddy.
What
in
if
my
you
mind.
hear it and it was better than Roddy shit? You would just be like, oh,
You just
like
lie.
I can't.
I would
lie.
I would lie. Yeah, I would straight up
I
lie
don't.
to your
I
face.
can't believe that.
I-
I don't
I
believe,
believe it.
that.
I believe
think he would 100% be like, fuck. That Youngboy was harder than the Roddy tape.
I believe
and
it.
he would be sick, but that would be just so he could admit like later on, like, yo, that Youngboy shit was hard. Like that's just how it is. But I don't know.
Shit, no, Roddy the GOAT. For real the GOAT.
Live your life, bro. Live your life. I'm going to have to disagree with you. But, all right, guys. Y'all know one of our favorite topics to talk about here on the Storm podcast over this last month or so has been Mr. Tory Lanez and Mrs. Megan Thee Stallion. This week, some old texts came. Tory ended up texting Meg the night after the shooting. Like, sorry, I feel bad for shooting you. I was really drunk. And Meg didn't respond. How y'all feeling? Would y'all have responded? This
Nigga,
is
you shot me.
It's just ridiculous. Yeah, right. Like, I just got too drunk. Like, what would you have done, Vermillion?
As if I was Meg,
If you were Meg, got shot in the foot, next day you get a text, yo, my bad. Sorry about that. I was drunk. Shot you twice. Wait,
I'm-
excuse me.
not responding. Not responding.
I don't think there's much of an explanation for that shit.
Yeah.
This nigga's
How the
crazy,
fuck do you
man.
explain you shot someone on accident?
What are you doing, man? Like, I get the
Bro,
apology.
he was off the perk 30s. He was drinking. He
I don't give a
fucked
fuck.
up. He fucked up. I'm telling you, like that's just a piss poor situation to be in. And I get like the man thing to do was to apologize. Like he could have said nothing. He was like, "Yo, I'm not gonna lie. I was drunk as fuck. I am sorry." I don't think he should have put in the "I was drunk as fuck." He should have just put in like, "Yo, I fucked up." Like, I know I fucked up.
Why the fuck does he have a gun if he's drunk as shit?
Nigga, he had the gun before he was drunk. What, you thought that your gun was gonna go away?
Yeah.
No. like he was going to start drinking and the gun.
Bro.
His security guard was like, "Let me get your gun." No,
Yeah.
he's off his pivot.
The real
he's
talk.
Off his
Real talk.
pivot.
That's actually what his security guard should have done.
Yeah, that is.
That's
what
actually that nigga's
yeah,
job.
but
If you're
gonna
a
tell
dumb
this drunk
motherfucker-
nigga who is willing to shoot a random girl to give up his gun? He's not. He just shot her. You think he won't shoot you? Like, you're crazy.
Yeah, you should have. That's the worst security guard in history.
No, I think
That
that's
nigga's ass.
That nigga is not. His pay grade isn't high enough to deal with that shit.
That nigga's never getting a security job ever again.
You know he is.
Hell no.
Don't
You
cap.
think I'm hiring a nigga to let this go down? No. Hell no. That nigga, nobody gonna hire that nigga after that.
It's not like he did anything wrong.
He did everything
That's
wrong.
not his job. His job is to protect this nigga, not make sure this nigga doesn't make bad mistakes. This nigga, his job is to
Yeah.
make sure this nigga gets in and out of places safely and XYZ. Not, yo, I should be watching out for his health. Hey, don't drink that, bro. You know you lactose intolerant. That's not his job.
No,
his job
nigga.
is
Your job is to, one, I'm security man. That's what I'm here for. Put that. Why do you have that? Two, you're the security guard. Why are you driving? What are you gonna do in a situation if you at the wheel?
Nigga,
Explain to
most
me.
of the time, security is the nigga that's driving. It's never the rapper that's driving. They don't want the rapper driving because a lot of rappers that then drove places then ended up dead in a whip.
They typically have a
Somebody
chauffeur.
else
Yeah.
should be driving.
Yeah, but
They should have a driver.
To have your
It's
security
Megan
guard
Thee Stallion
drive.
and Tory Lanez. Why is your security guard driving this car? Why?
I
You're
don't
not
think-
the chauffeur.
I mean,
you
was-
are security man.
It was late night. They probably had to make the decision. They were just.
They probably
partying.
just had like
That's great.
He was
but
probably
if you're
just out
security
with his
man,
security guard.
do your security man jobs. Because
But
your
his-
security
his
man
job
job
is just to
is
protect.
not.
did he do that?
Yes,
Yeah.
he protect the nigga got home safe. It
No, he
wasn't
didn't.
his.
Nigga
it
didn't
wasn't
go
his
home.
fault. It wasn't anything that happened. Tory Lanez security guard is not at fault for
Yeah.
anything Tory Lanez does that night.
That's
I
the
can't
worst
hold him
security
That's not
accountable.
his job.
That's the
You
worst
can't hold him
security guard
accountable.
That
for
would be like
I'm
me-
not holding
no,
him
no.
accountable for Tory's actions. I'm holding him accountable for his jobs as a security guard.
But he did his job.
That's not.
He didn't.
That's
He didn't do
not
his job.
his job.
He did not
do
Nigga,
his
that
job.
would be like when you're at the store and you tell me that a random motherfucker walks up to you like, "Hey, where is this?" And you don't have a clue that they're in the right because it is your job just because you're here. His job is not to do that shit. His job is I have to get this nigga here. He wants to get home safe. And if anybody tests him, my job is to beat their ass. That is his job, not get the gun
I'm
out of his
telling you
hand.
right
not,
now.
I'm worried about your well-being as a person. That's not his job, nigga. His job is I am here to shoot niggas if he has a problem.
I'm telling you right now, security guards should not be the nigga driving the car unless there's another security guard. Like, that's different. And if the security guard has a gun, there's no reason for you to have a gun. That's it. That's all this nigga should have been doing. This nigga's not getting another job.
Unless they run
Nobody's
up
gonna
on
hire
you.
this nigga.
They would 100% hire the rappers
No.
would hire this nigga because they know that they're not going to take it. He's not going to take my gun. He's not going to. It's not his job as a security guard to make sure that niggas aren't carrying a gun. That's not his job.
All right, let me edit that. Maybe he will get a job if they're hiring him because he's not going to do his job correct. Like, that's different.
That's not
if
his
I'm hiring a
job.
nigga for TSA because I'm like, all right, well, This the good TSA nigga because he makes sure everybody gets their drugs on the plane. Like, that's different. Whatever. But this nigga should not. I'm not hiring this nigga. I'm not hiring a security guard.
What?
Nigga.
See, that's not his job.
Chris,
that's
Chris,
not in his pay grade.
Chris, security guard should not be driving the car.
Well, we're ultimately losing focus of the.
No, we definitely are.
I'm saying
you just shouldn't.
Even if the security guard is driving the car,
why?
And because everybody else in that bitch is drunk. What you gonna let? If Tory was driving his security guard around, let's say like that was the situation.
Why is Tory driving?
Nigga, it's his whip. He liked to drive.
You're not driving your car home. No. As a security guard, I'm making sure you're not driving this whip home either. But I'm gonna make sure I can protect you. What am I gonna do to protect you?
As the driver of the whip, you probably have the most power in that situation. I could hit this nigga with the car. I could do all types of shit. If somebody's in our way, I can hit them with the whip. Like I am the nigga who calls the shots.
Megan could have beat that nigga to death in that car. That security guard is driving.
Now it takes like more than a minute to beat somebody.
She could not to death. She could have slumped that nigga, right?
Yeah, but Tory Lanez ultimately will be fine at the end of the day. Would have
shot her. So.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
But I'm saying like it's not. I can't blame the security guard for Tory Lanez's actions.
No, I'm only blaming the security guard for not doing his job. As security guard.
Okay. How about this? How about this?
Everybody in the car is drunk. His job if that's not his job.
Everybody in the car
is drunk except for the security guard.
Sure.
And they all elect before they get in, hey, security man, you're not drunk. You drive us. That's the only alternative they have.
No, the alternative they have is let's call an Uber. We're rich.
No,
rich
we brought
let's call a chauffeur. We're rich.
Oh yeah, everybody saw that car ride going, hey, we're going to definitely shoot Megan Thee Stallion on this car ride. No, they're thinking
it's not we're going to shoot Megan Thee Stallion. It's I'm security guard. I can't be security guard if
that
I'm
nigga
also
has
a chauffeur.
a glick on him. Fuck do I have to shoot if this nigga has a gun too?
Shit, fucking shoots Meg.
Let me wait. Okay, wait. Let me ask. Let me ask one question. Let me ask one question, then we'll get back to the thing. Have any of you? And I know we're not rich. We don't have security guards or chauffeurs, but we do know quite a lot about famous people.
Yes.
Have any of you ever heard of a chauffeur and security guard combined? Google it, Vic. Tell me.
I have seen security guards drive the whip before.
Yeah.
So you've seen chauffeurs who are also security guards?
No.
Yes.
No.
They
do it just out of convenience, just because that situation arises where they have to drive.
But are you doing your job correctly?
Security guard drive her infinite places. I have seen Nicki Minaj's security guard driving her.
Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Is Bad Baby security guard the one we want to go with? Because he done a pretty bad job too. That nigga damn near her dad. Like
that nigga.
She's gotten her ass beat at least 13 times with him in the room. At least.
I guess she wants it though. Like
no, but she be starting fights.
I get it.
She be wanting the hands, and she be like, "Don't hop in."
Yeah.
She tell her security, "Don't hop in." Well, you're supposed to listen to the nigga.
Not a good security guard.
Oh, then if get fired.
Say, "Don't hop in." No, that is literally the only reason I'm here is to hop in. That's the only reason that I'm standing in this room right now.
If I have been instructed not to do something by the person I'm getting paid by, if my boss told me, hey, don't do this, guess what the fuck you're not doing? That. Yeah. I'm sorry to tell you.
You know how many times that nigga been fired?
You know what? Motherfucking Tory Lanez probably told the security guard, hey, you're driving tonight.
Yeah.
And what is that nigga going to say? No. All right then. You're out of a job, buddy. Have fun. You didn't blew it. Yeah. No, so he loses his job if he doesn't drive, and he's also bad at doing his job when he's just listening to his boss.
Yeah, I'm personally not with that argument.
Yeah, like
I'm not with the security guard nigga, man. I'm not with them, bro. Like, I'm not hiring
the security. That is a grown ass man. Well, he's not grown. That is an ass man. That is that's a man who makes his own decisions. Who makes his own decisions and does all his own actions. If he upped glick on her, that is his fault. If he had the gun on him, Nobody planted that gun on him. He had that motherfucker. If it is not his security's job to, hey, give me your gun. Give me your gun. That's not his security's job.
He also low-key could have, security guard could have asked him. He could have lied.
He could have said
still,
no.
And just did his shit.
Well, what are you, if
At
the security guard is trying to get to the gun and he says no, what does he do?
Keep you safe. If that's look, all I'm saying is, if my job is to make sure you're good and you're a drunk nigga with a gun, seems like a recipe for disaster. Right?
Something he can't control.
Does that sound like a recipe for disaster?
It is.
If he, and I'm not saying he does, but if this nigga had knowledge of the gun, it was like, drunk nigga with a Napoleon complex, Blick, I can't do shit because I'm driving this bitch.
But does he know he has a gun?
No, I just said if he has knowledge of the gun.
No, but, all right, so what if he has the situation where he is sitting there and then it's, hey, bro, can you hand me the gun? Nigga, if you don't get back to driving before I shoot your hoe ass. Like, what if that's the situation?
I'm not saying that. Look, if that's the situation, you're going to die. Like, hey,
it's a lot of ifs.
That's different.
I'm not blaming any nigga in the situation besides Tory. Tory was the one that pulled the gun. Tory was the one that shot.
Yeah.
Tory was the
I am not saying the security guard is at fault for Tory shooting Megan. That nigga is at fault for not being the security guard that night. That nigga was a bystander. You were a bystander in the situation. You weren't a security guard. You were a chauffeur.
What was he directly
nigga was the
supposed
Uber.
to do, jump in front of the gun?
The Uber, no, the Uber wasn't supposed to. That nigga was basically Uber. But I'm not paying you to be Uber. Nigga would get paid a lot less. So, yeah, live your life.
If you had a nigga just driving you around all day, I don't think he would be getting paid like a lot less. A nigga just to stand around you and just be
An Uber is getting paid less than a security guard.
An Uber that is also going into the club and guarding you is not getting paid the same. Like, that nigga, I can't blame. There's a reason why nobody has chased after the security guard. That's because he is of no blame.
I've actually heard a couple niggas hate on the security guard, not gonna lie. So, yeah.
That's niggas coming up with excuses for another nigga.
No,
there's no excuse for what he did.
It's no excuses for Tory. It's just the fact that he just didn't do his job.
I disagree, but
I think he did his job. I think Tory needs to. I do agree that he thinks he needs to have a gun on him. Do I think in that correct situation should he have pulled that bitch? No.
I'm not against him for
who sends the
apologizing.
hungover text like, oh shit, bro, I was drunk as fuck last night. Let me text her. Yo, sorry I shot you. I was really drunk. LOL smiley face.
Okay, all right. There was no LOL smiley.
like, bro, like, you blew it. Like, you don't get to send that in a text. You at least call a nigga. Like, what the fuck?
Low key.
LOL. We should hit the club again next week. Like, no, you're like, what
And
the fuck?
You can't get connotation from a text, but what I got from that text, it didn't feel very like serious. It's a pretty short text for. Bah, bah, I shot you in the feet twice. Like, nigga could have at least wrote a paragraph. Like, damn, nigga.
Yo, I was in a really bad state. I didn't even mean to
Like, that's the text I would send you if I was like, damn, Thomas, my bad. Was in a rush after the podcast. Accidentally took your keys. Like, that's the type of text you would. My bad. Was super tired.
I have your shirt at my house, accidentally took it from the suit. That is the type of text. I got drunk last night and took your keys. My bad.
Hey,
I got drunk last night.
Shot you twice in the
this
foot.
lethal weapon.
I don't know. Sometimes if you know the person well enough, you got to use brevity because they'll be just more pissed off if you send them some long shit that they got to read.
In this situation, I don't think
I'm mad
any
you're right.
more pissed off could have got. You shot me twice. Just want a little bit more than whoopsies. Like,
His
Maybe.
text was, I know you probably never going to talk to me again, but I genuinely want you to know I'm sorry from the bottom of my heart. I was just too drunk. Nonetheless, should have never happened, and I can't change what I did. I just feel horrible because I genuinely just got too drunk.
That covers all the bases.
No. That doesn't cover any. He blamed him getting drunk. That is why I own your actions. You knew you fucked up. Just say I fucked up.
He did.
Dude,
But he kind of blamed it.
He
on
was like,
being
"Yo,
drunk.
he blamed it
He said
on
it
the
twice,
drink,
too.
the drink.
So I was too
Like,
drunk. I
come
was
on.
genuinely too drunk. You know, like
Blame it on alcohol. We're like, come on, bro.
You said it wrong. But
Yeah, I can't even.
You drunk?
Yeah. Shit. I'm sorry, viewers. I came to the podcast
Whoops.
blasted.
Too drunk.
I'll text y'all tomorrow. I got you. But like
I can't wait to see the tweet on your IG.
that shit is just crazy.
Yeah. I mean, I get him. I'm glad he apologized. Just want a little bit more. Not to mention, this nigga had the audacity. So I think it was the Shade Room posted and was like, since Meg confirmed Tory shot her, his monthly listeners have gone down 40%. This nigga had the audacity to DM the Shade Room like, no, they haven't. I have this many plays.
Well,
like,
no, they're spewing false information though. That is like they are supposed to be a news outlet / blog.
One, the Shade Room is not a news
They're
outlet.
a blog. They're a blog.
But the fact you're putting it in quotes shows that nobody takes the Shade Room at face value.
For you to be just blatantly putting out wrong information about me, like that's some false shit. And he DM'd him. He could have went to Instagram and was like,
That would have been
numbers
worse.
up. Like
That would have been way worse for him.
yeah.
Yeah, that no.
He made the correct decision, and
The correct decision was just be shut up.
I'm gonna let these niggas know they're wrong, bro.
The correct decision would have just been shut up or hey, let's have a publicist
No,
do
but
this.
the-
Tory just don't like letting his staff do his staff's job. Like he should have just sent that to his.
And you blame his staff for it. I don't know what is his staff supposed to let us do our job. Get the fuck out. That's what the fuck.
Hey,
Who
I know
are you
one
getting
thing.
loud with?
I've been a manager before, and I know niggas do shit that niggas don't let me do my job. And if that's the case, I do everything in my power to make sure. Let's make sure this nigga cool in here. Let's make sure this happens. Now, if this nigga does some wild shit, it's kind of my responsibility to make sure niggas chill.
So let's up the ante here. Let's say the
I love
artist.
upping the ante.
Let's say the artist you're managing.
All right, you're the artist.
Okay.
Let's for the scenario.
I'm paying you $2 million
Ooh, I
to
like
do
that.
this job. Now, if I tell you to leave me alone and let me handle this situation, are you going to do it? And you're risking your job if you don't do it.
Thomas, if I think that you doing this will mean that I don't have a job anyway. First off, if you're working closely with an artist, I don't know how close him and the security guard were, or his management team, or anybody in their management team. You know, most of the time you get pretty close with these people to the point where it's a relationship where it's like, hey, I'm gonna do what's best for you regardless, and if I got to get fired for that, I'm going to assume they're going to understand. Or I'm not going to be working for you. Because most time people are just going to be like, hey, like if you're the type of nigga where you're going to destroy your career, you tell me not to do anything about it, I don't want to work for you anymore. There's no need.
So, well, you would still...
I'm making sure you're good. Because if you're not good, it don't matter if you fire me or not. I'm not getting paid no more. And now you're not getting paid either.
Okay, let's make it less personal. Let's say it's somebody off the street that you just got a gig for $2 million and you're security for them. What would you do?
Am I what?
You're security for them.
Oh, I'm security?
Yeah.
And what? It's the Tory situation?
Yeah, it's a Tory situation. But you know the person a lot less, like first week on the job.
First week on the job, and they're like, hey, drive?
Yeah.
I'm not your driver.
So you're just going to
And
say
then
no
you're
and
gonna
lose the $2 million?
And then he gonna look at you and be like,
a
and
drive.
you're unemployed. And
First off, there are contracts for this. Like, it's not just like a bye. That there are contracts
It is
for this.
100%.
Maybe.
Yeah, he's gonna instantly send you back and get a new security guard.
It could
You
be
have
under
a
the table.
contract.
Yeah, no, I don't. You have a contract with a security company. You don't have a contract with the direct guard.
Yeah,
You have-
and if he fires me, the security company still has to pay me.
no, I would
That's
just
how-
swap you. I would swap you out, and you're not gonna be on the working duty anymore. You're gonna be waiting for a new guy to guard.
And I'm going to be getting paid that entire time.
Hey, man.
Like, if Tory would have been like, beat it, nigga, thank you. Because now I get to go home and still get paid. I'm insured, nigga.
Oh, well.
I don't know why the Storm podcast don't believe in insurance, but yeah, like
I don't believe in insurance.
I know.
Scam.
I do.
Scam.
Hey, you're insured.
I'm kidding.
You're blessed.
But I digress.
But
yeah.
no, Tory need to let his team do their jobs.
He's never gonna let his team do their jobs. But I
Like
digress.
sometimes you just gotta let your team do your job. And if I am your team, sometimes I just gotta take the reins and make sure this job is getting done.
Yeah, if you're willing to risk your employment, that's cool.
You got a contract. So
yeah, I know, but you after the contract expires, you won't have work.
No, I don't.
you're
think
not gonna have if after the contract expires, I'm not gonna have work anyway because I'm a horrible manager. So nobody gonna hire me.
He might re-enlist you if he fucked with you. But
I
now he
don't-
don't fuck with you.
I personally, from what I know, like obviously not famous. For some reason, a lot of people who listen to the podcast, some reason think that we are, but
Well, we are.
no.
Let's ride with it, man. You gonna kill the vibe?
He said shit.
I'm
fuck
not
it.
no because I don't want niggas thinking I'm the law on this shit. But no, not famous. But I've heard a lot of shit about the industry. We're pretty knowledgeable in the case. A lot of people just won't work for you. Like if you're a dickhead, why I don't want to work for you. It's not worth it.
Hey, well, it's case by case. If I were a random nigga off the street, I didn't have shit going for me, and nigga offered me a $2 million position as a security guard.
You
I
think
don't-
that's how Tory Lanez
Nigga,
security
No,
guard?
no.
Number one, $2 million. No, but he's getting like
Obvious.
a cool 50 racks.
Yeah, a little bit exaggerated.
Yeah,
A little bit exaggerated. But
Cool 50.
if shit wasn't going right for me, somebody offered me that position, I'd take it. And if he told me to shut the fuck up, drive the car, I'm driving the car.
Yes, master.
If you
Okay,
think,
whatever.
if you
Right?
think your
What-
job
no.
would probably fire you.
No.
If he said get the fuck out of here and you left, they would look at you and be like, really, you fucking left, and then you know your job, right? And then you'd be like, well, you get the fuck out. They're gonna do it to you too. They're gonna
That's
be like,
fine.
come on, bro,
I'm
you fucking blew it.
It's fine. I'm gonna get
He told
paid.
you to drive the car. Why couldn't you drive the car? And it's like, well, it's not directly in my job to. Yeah, it is. It's like if
No, it's
he
not.
needs
No,
you
it's
to do
not.
something, you do that shit.
I am not your butler. I'm your security guard.
Yeah, you're my security guard, but if you're my bodyguard and you're with me for the night and I ask you to drive and you can't even drive, nigga, like the fuck are you here for?
I'm not keeping you safe.
Like he's an armed driver. What if he's an armed driver? Like,
But
he's
he's
just
not.
armed and he just follows me around and he's a driver. How do you
That'd be a
how do you
completely
know
different
that he
situation.
isn't?
Because he
Is-
said he was a
that nigga
security guard.
Nigga, what? There's so many different roles in security. There are armed drivers. The nigga who just got blick on him in the seat, and he's like, I am prepared for any moment. If a nigga pulls up to the side of the whip, bah. If a nigga pulls up to the front of the whip, bah. Like that. Oh, that's
Nigga
it.
got a sheep gun.
Bah, bah, bah.
Bah.
No, you don't want it to completely get to bah, because if it get like that, there's a problem.
That's what happened to Megan.
Yeah, she
Yeah.
she got bah. Just 2 sheep.
Nah, Tory definitely shot more than 2 shots off. His accuracy ain't like that.
No, he like that.
I think there's only 2 that hit. He definitely
He said
shot
what?
more than 2.
No, that was what probably the argument. My real question is, why is she naked?
She was
What are you
naked.
talking about?
Have you guys not seen her outside of the car? She was naked.
No,
She was leaving the car.
We just saw
No,
a
she-
little screenshot.
she was definitely wearing like a
I-
spandex suit.
like a
It was like a jumpsuit type thing.
like when she's in the street. It's clearly like
It's a
censored.
purple jumpsuit.
Like that's a purple jumpsuit.
yeah,
Her exiting that vehicle. She looks naked.
that's no.
In that
She's
video.
definitely wearing like a purple like tight shirt, tight pants, like
Yeah.
I
like
don't know.
Fashion Nova set type thing.
I
She
don't
definitely wasn't
Fashion
naked.
Nova. For sure.
They wouldn't
Fashion
even
Nova.
posted that if she was naked.
She definitely she's coming from Kylie Jenner's house. Got Tory, her manager. Well, her manager is also her friend, and Tory's security guard. She's not naked in that car.
Yeah.
Cops pulled up. Wait, why is that nigga on the ground? Oh.
Yeah, why was there a nigga on the ground?
Yeah, she's definitely not naked.
Then why is her body so censored?
It's censored.
It looked like a bikini.
Yeah, her
Has-
body is super
has a
censored.
bikini.
She's in a bikini.
Yeah,
she
she's
was
just
at
in
a
a
pool
bikini.
party.
Oh yeah, like niggas I didn't have that information. She looks naked. She looks
She
like
not,
all I can tell is it's super censored.
They
And
look like they killed that nigga in the corner, bro. Damn.
that nigga in the corner is
That's
on
the security guard.
No way. That's your
He said
security?
Patrick Star.
We got
bro.
a bigger problem.
He
Your
don't have-
security built like Tory Lanez.
and he don't have his shirt on.
They probably stripped him. It
And
was a
my-
pool party. See, that nigga didn't do his job, bro. If that nigga was at the party like that,
Yeah, no.
that nigga didn't do his
if he
job.
did that, nah, he ain't do his job, bro.
If that nigga was at the party protected Tory Lanez in some swim trunks, I swear to Bob, you are out of here. Nigga, you are gone.
Man.
How do you know that's not Tory?
Tory's not white.
Yeah.
I didn't know who the fuck that nigga laying on the ground was, but they were livid.
Worst security guard in history. Nigga pulled up in swim trunks?
Hell no.
Come
No,
on,
he
y'all.
came for the party.
Y'all still jacking it?
I'm not jacking it.
Y'all
no
still
more.
with mans?
I'm not jacking it no more.
Y'all still with security mans?
If he in a swimsuit, man.
He ain't got no blick on him neither.
Yeah.
He was probably his blick and Tory.
Nigga
like,
ain't
yo,
got. Hold on. Let's
take the blick.
let's lay this out real quick. A, you're a security guard in swim trunks. B, you're a security guard. Your client has a gun and you don't. C,
we don't know if he didn't have a gun though.
Okay. Yeah. Maybe they were pulling his swim trunks down all night. Nigga didn't have no gun. Maybe he did, maybe he didn't. C, was I going 1, 2, 3 or was I going ABC?
ABC.
Yeah, okay. C, you're driving the whip. And I'm going to add a D on there. Yo, bare skin to this leather seat. You the worst security guard in history. You trash, nigga. Mr. Security Man, you're out of here. Fuck out.
Yeah.
That nigga need to bounce.
Worst security guard
Get to
ever.
dancing.
Yeah. That nigga.
Like,
Man, he was
ASAP.
small as fuck, bro.
And E, you little.
Yeah.
You just as
like,
little as Tory.
like if there was beef, I would push you out the way. Like, I would be like, who is this nigga? Like, I was talking to Tory. Who are you?
Yeah,
Smack
you
him in his
bogus.
mouth.
Nigga, that
Doing
shit
like
ain't even.
Thomas Sandwich. Bitch! Like, instantly.
That
like,
nigga small. That's not even beef. That's ground turkey, nigga.
Damn.
Nigga ain't getting it
Damn.
done. Nigga whack, man. But hope they have fun at the pool party because Tory never going to another one of them bitches ever again.
Yeah, he is. He gonna be at another one of them bitches.
The YMCA.
In the
fucked
kids
up.
section, the kiddie pool. All right,
He
we got to
still
chill out
wouldn't
because
be able to
he gonna
stand
shoot
up.
us.
No, I fuck with Tor. Well,
He
good
can't
music.
pull up. He can't pull up. They're gonna send his ass back to fucking Canada, and then he's never gonna be allowed back
oh
here.
yeah.
So
Ah,
I get to talk all the shit I want.
Mr. Lanez,
You
man.
know, like that nigga's tiny.
We appreciate your apology to Megan Thee Stallion, but come on, man. Do
Come on,
better.
bro.
Just
You
do
blew
better.
it. You
But-
blew it.
Yeah, hopefully they had fun at that pool party because he's never going to another one. But speaking
Release
of,
another one at Kylie Jenner's house.
oh, he'll never see Kylie Jenner again. You think Kylie Jenner gonna let a nigga who just get the bussin' anywhere near her? No,
It's over.
What about Kanye? Kanye, a nigga who gets a bussin'.
he not though.
He a nigga who gets a bussin' with his mind. It's different.
But he not a shooting ass nigga. Kanye don't own. He
He gonna
owns
hit you with a
guns.
Jesus truck.
Yeah.
Kanye,
Jesus takes different.
He said, "I'm gonna send you to your creator." he said,
Hey, he got the spirit gun, nigga. It's over. Shout out to
man.
Ye, man.
the holy bullet.
Speaking the holy, but dip him in the holy water. Oh, it's
Exactly.
done. But
He's
speaking
gonna
of
cleanse you ASAP.
niggas is stupid. Speaking of holy water, Kanye walked on water this week.
I saw it.
Let's
yeah.
just leave it there.
Unbelievable.
Let's just leave it there.
That shit was crazy, bro.
Yeah.
How you walk on water? What do you do?
He got
Jesus.
Jesus on his side, bro.
He wasn't walking on. No. He
he
wasn't walking on water. He was holding Jesus' hand because Jesus walks with him.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
But he was holding his child's hand. So Jesus was on the other side, holding them both up, or were there two Jesuses holding the child? And
Jesus got some strong biceps, so he can.
Yeah.
So Jesus could just hold you up, and then Kanye, he's been working out too.
Yeah,
So
to get up on the cross, it takes some muscle.
Not to mention, this is blasphemous. Let's stop.
I love Jesus.
I do too.
Shout out to Jesus.
Shout out Jesus, man. But
Not
anyway,
the fake one.
The
Not
fake
one. The nigga who be going to all the concerts. And you never see he took
What?
Kanye literally took Jesus Christ on tour with him, like the nigga. Who
Oh,
just
that yeah,
not the fake one.
Yeah, okay.
Real Jesus,
Anyway,
Jesus Cristo.
Oh, okay.
It was that one.
Kanye and his Sunday Service gang sung some good old Christian gospel songs out on the pond out in Yeezyville. What's it called? I think it's just called the Easy Ranch. But yeah, out somewhere in the water.
Yeezyville.
It looked majestic, bro. That shit was beautiful. I don't even know, like, if there was a
crazy,
path
bro.
into the water, or maybe it was just very, like, thin
Shallow water?
Yeah, very thin. Yeah, thank you.
Shallow.
Very shallow water, but it was, like, misty and cool looking. That had to have felt amazing.
Yeah, it
Yeah,
definitely
it
looked
fucking
like.
raw, dude.
And the spirit energy, like, I went to a Sunday service, and I felt uplifted. So if I could have went to a Sunday service in the water, man,
Hardcore.
that would hit you different.
Hardcore.
Like, you could literally be listening to the music, enjoying it, just fall back and get baptized. Like, just fall straight in the water, baptism.
Wow.
That's crazy.
Don't it take a priest to baptize you or something?
The music is enough.
Oh, yeah, it is.
The music is enough.
It is.
It would be playing in the background. I'll be falling into the water. It would start going in slow motion. It would be beautiful.
Jumping out the window.
But it's 60,000 niggas all
Letting
fall in the
everything
water.
go. You would be falling back. You would be like, oh.
Arm hit the nigga next to you and shit. Nah, I ain't with that.
Hey, man, you got to get it how you live. You got to
Falling
get
on each
baptized
other.
one way or another.
Oh, I've been baptized.
Were you actually?
Nah, so
Yeah.
Oh, good for you.
Yeah, I was
Was it?
baptized too.
I was too. We some
You
homies.
weren't baptized?
Vic, you said you weren't?
Huh? Oh, yeah.
You were unvaccinated? What did you say?
What?
Unvaccinated.
Excuse me?
Oh.
No, I was going to say it did end up being translucent platform.
That's lit.
Yeah, underwater.
Yeah, is a genius,
fucking
bro.
raw.
That nigga's a creative genius. That's some cool ass shit.
Yeah. Props to him.
That shit was on a magic show, though.
What do you mean?
I've literally seen that on the magic thing, like how to fool people.
No,
to make
yeah,
them believe
but
that
it's
you're
still
walking
cool.
on water.
That don't make it not cool.
It is cool, yeah.
Yeah, no, that's cool as
Forever
fuck.
be cool.
Yeah.
Shout out to Ye, man.
Especially when it actually has something to do with like the person who made it famous. Like it's
Yeah,
Jesus
yeah, oh,
shit.
okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. When you're having a church service on the water, literally, like, it's kind of beautiful.
That's incredible.
No cap.
I would definitely go. Can't wait till I can just get
Just
regular
convince him.
invites. Yeah, just get regular invites.
Just be like, yo, I'm from Chicago.
Be like,
You
yo,
might
I
as well
really
just-
rock with those boys from the Storm podcast. Invite them to the next Sunday service.
Hmm.
That'd be lit.
Nigga, I'll
It
be
would
out
be.
there sweating up a storm. Like Kanye West, I'm standing on a fucking lake. I would be like, I would be
Hey,
nervous
man.
on top of the fact that I could die at any moment.
Die at any moment.
Chris
the,
can't
the
swim.
platform break.
Oh.
Well, imagine you go through the platform and you're trying to get back up, though. That's like being under ice, yeah, but worse.
I'm gonna make
Yeah.
it. I'm gonna make it out. Jesus walks with me.
Yeah. You just gotta have faith, Chris, and you'll be perfectly fine.
Exactly. This whole conversation is blasphemous. Anyway,
How is it blasphemous?
too
not
many-
being
too many
sarcastic.
Jesus jokes. I
We shouted him out like twice.
shouted him out.
Yeah.
He died for my sins. I gotta
Facts. Go
shout
read
him
his
out.
book. I heard it's pretty good. No, I'm kidding.
It was his
Well,
fault.
no,
I
like
heard-
not. It's not his book, but
Yeah.
I heard the book about him is pretty good, but like
I mean, the whole thing isn't about him, though. Only
yeah,
the second
a
half.
part of it. A part of it.
Only the New Testament. Well, it all depends on what you believe. Some people only believe in the first half. Some people believe in the whole thing.
What about
Does
the
that
third
still
part?
make you a Christian?
Third part,
There's a third part.
the current testament.
No, I thought
the future testament.
no, I thought
There's the Old Testament and the New
I
Testament.
thought Islam was a branch off of Christianity.
but it's
That-
the same Bible.
Yeah.
Yeah,
think
but I
that-
thought there was a third part, like with Muhammad as the. Maybe I'm just wrong.
Yeah, that's another religion entirely.
Yeah.
Oh, that's
I
okay.
think it's just wrong.
I was just wrong.
Yeah,
Yeah.
It's the Old Testament.
I'm glad I
which
didn't inform you about some incorrect shit.
Jews believe in only the Old Testament. Christians believe in both, and I don't think there's anybody who only believes in the second half because it wouldn't be that. It wouldn't really matter because he'd just be a regular guy, right? If he
Well-
never died, then it wouldn't really matter.
I don't know. He's
Maybe
a
I
person
need
who shows
to
you what's
reread
possible.
the Bible. I need.
Hey,
to reread
I haven't read the Bible all the way through since I was like a kid.
Yeah,
And I
was
read
forced
a
to read it
children's
as
book, a children's Bible
I
all the way
was-
through. So
I was not forced, but heavily influenced to read the Bible as a child. So
Wow, I didn't read it.
you never read it?
Well, no, I'm lying. I did read it several times. They forced us to.
Yeah, that's how it goes. Didn't you go to Christian school?
Yeah.
How was that?
Whole Bible?
It wasn't. It wasn't a fun experience.
It wasn't fun. Was it one of those schools where they were allowed to hit you?
No, hell no.
That fat ass book.
Fuck, I look like getting
hit. It wasn't one of those schools where they were allowed to hit you.
No,
okay.
Those are like from the 50s.
No, they still have those today. Like Catholic schools, they can hit you.
They're perfectly within.
Yeah, like they're allowed to hit you.
If the parents sign off on it, bow, hit you in the hand, hit you in the hand with a ruler.
Catholic schools are not lit.
Yeah, no.
You got to wear the uniforms. Teachers can hit you. The male priests raping little kids. Like
I'll scrap on.
But what about science? What nigga?
What about science?
What are you talking about?
Wow.
Talk about what about science in a Catholic school? Oh my God,
man.
Talk about science. Make me knock you out.
You wildin', man. We got to get into the. What's the next topic, man? All right, we talk about Ye. Nick Cannon and Ye on Cannon's Class Part 2 came out this week.
Some hot fire, man. Some
They be
hot
dropping
fire.
science.
Super hot fire.
Super hot fire. You know, this part is actually worth watching more so than the first part because it answers the questions that you guys would probably have about Kanye. Like, is Kanye crazy? Is Kanye too sensitive?
Honestly,
he is crazy.
While Kanye
and
comes off as sensitive, he isn't. He's just, what's the word? He's very
in touch, but more like expressive.
So he expresses things that he sees that are wrong, but that doesn't mean that he's like personally hurt by it. If that makes sense.
Yeah. The way he described it, he actually had said he doesn't think he's insensitive. He thinks America is insensitive. And he's the perfect president because he is sensitive, which is crazy.
I think I would have to hard agree with that. I don't think America is sensitive about the correct things. I think America like sees something and they'll be like, "Oh my God, it's so important. It's so important." So
America's fake sensitive. I mean, we fake care about things.
Okay, we don't really care. We don't really care. Stop bringing it up. That is kind of America. America's like, okay, we could change things. Let's change it.
America just fake cares about things. We just care about things that are cool.
We'll change it to whatever.
Trending.
Okay.
Yeah, while it's cool, we care about it. And once it's not cool anymore, nobody gives a fuck.
America's like that
because nobody
rebellious
actually gives
teenager.
a fuck.
It's like a rebellious ass teenager. You will tell it something's wrong. It'll argue with you about the semantics around it, and then do nothing. Like America would. Oh my God, we know this is wrong. Am I gonna doing something about it? It costs a lot of effort, dog. A lot of effort, and they'd be like, "Fuck, I'm not trying to do that."
That's been pissing me off more than anything. And oh man, this is gonna sound bad. Maybe I shouldn't say this on the podcast.
Go ahead,
but I'm gonna go for it anyway. These damn petitions cannot do everything. I am so tired of all these fucking petitions, bro. I don't want to sound like insensitive to the petitions, to petition people. It's doing nothing. People think if I make a petition for something, it's going to like magically fix issues. It doesn't. It just doesn't.
I agree.
Change.org
sign a petition to get Donald Trump impeached completely. It's not going to do it.
Doesn't do anything.
We still got to go through the ramifications to impeach this nigga.
Unfortunately,
he's been impeached, but that didn't really matter.
The only shit that I've ever seen like actually hold weight as far as change goes is violence. That's the only thing that I've ever seen in history that's worked.
Money doesn't cause change either, though.
Money causes change.
We need to change to get money, though. Like there's a big loop right now where you can argue that money brings change, but I don't think giving people money would not change anything about what's happening in the world.
No.
We have to.
Wait, hold on. You're misinterpreting. I'm not saying give people money. I'm saying people will change things when their money is at stake. So the people who have the power to change things.
Why do you think we're taking their stuff?
Wait.
Why do you think they're taking their stuff? I didn't want to incriminate myself right there. I didn't do anything.
No, but like that is how you change things. Is hit their pockets. If you hit motherfuckers' pockets, they'll change some shit. And I know this is gonna sound stupid, but that Sonic movie,
I've never seen it.
No, I'm saying the original version of Sonic, niggas was like, hey, guess what? Not seeing that bitch. Not go see it. And they was like, oh, we changing Sonic fast. Because if ain't nobody going to pay for it.
Oh, y'all don't like how he's animated?
No, because originally they were like, fuck y'all.
It.
Movie's done. And they were like, oh, okay, fuck us. I don't like how Sonic looks. Not paying for it. Shit, let's redesign this nigga quick. That's how shit works.
That's a good secondary motivation, but
money is the best motivation.
If you're killing people, that's the best motivation in my opinion.
I thought you were trying to get a
nobody.
Well, not hey,
life.
Yeah,
no,
you gotta watch your words.
No, but this is the thing. Life is something that the people with power fake care about. It's facts.
Yeah, but
they care about their money.
Yeah, they don't care.
They don't care about
anybody's
lives but their own.
They don't care about people dying because
and you can't put their lives in danger because you don't have enough money to do so.
But their money is connected to the consumers. This is gonna sound crazy, but if you kill the consumers, then you essentially take the power away from them.
Yeah, but if I also just steal the stuff, one, people don't have to die, and two,
but
still get the same. Like there can't be a consumer if there's no product.
The death.
If I just take all the product, there can't be a consumer.
While that is true, having death a part of the equation adds a whole new magnitude to it. It's a symbol as well as it's finality.
Give me an example.
That would make us know better than them, though. That would make us know better than them.
Set an example.
I'm not like saying go for this, but
no, I know. But set an example so I can prove you wrong. Because I can't, we got to have something to argue about specifically.
9/11.
Okay.
When the terrorists came and destroyed the Twin Towers.
By the way, we're recording this episode on 9/11, so
yeah.
Rest in peace.
Rest in peace to everybody who lost their lives. That's definitely no joke. This is not a joke. We're just,
we joke about a lot of shit, but we're not joking right now.
We're not joking.
It took that for the U.S. government to start upping Homeland Security and start invading Afghanistan.
You think that has something to do with the deaths, or you think it has something to do with all the money of two of the most important buildings in our country's falling down?
Both, but more the deaths.
If that building would have been empty and it fell down, would have had the exact same effect.
No.
Yes.
No, I don't think it would have had this.
Yeah.
It wouldn't have had the same effect because people wouldn't have been like.
Those are American citizens.
Oh, at least nobody
the government
died.
Doesn't
like
care about
that's what people would do.
They have to act like they
nobody died.
But okay, if those would have been nothing buildings, let's say they flew all those planes into fields of people or whatever, wouldn't have mattered as much. Yeah, the government wouldn't have
into fields of like human bodies.
Yeah,
they flew the planes into.
I'm spitballing.
No, yeah, but would definitely.
I definitely
care.
think
because
definitely
care.
The whole thing.
If it was, go ahead.
Because
Americans have died because that was the thing. We took an L at home. That is what turned the tides for everything. It was America had not been invaded by people and we had lost. That had not been a situation that had happened in American history where the enemy stepped foot on American soil besides like when we claimed our independence. We claimed our independence.
Harbor, but I see where you're going with it.
Yeah, they didn't directly get on our soil and fuck us up.
No, that's exactly what they did, but I
they
feel you.
They didn't fuck us up to the T that they did. The fucking they took out 2 buildings, got 2 planes, killed a bunch of Americans on the planes, killed a bunch of Americans in the buildings, and killed a bunch of Americans below.
2 things real quick. Number one, if they were empty buildings, I think the most they would do is like a series of drone strikes, something around those lines, not like put troops into the in the active field of duty. The second thing is if you've seen the footage of 9/11, like people just like actually jumping from the windows instead of burning alive from the fires inside.
No, for sure.
That's enough to set
personally
people off.
What And that matters to, and this sounds really cynical, like I understand that, but that matters to us. That doesn't so much matter to the people in power who are worried about their money.
I do feel like hitting people in their money does affect them more than hitting people like in their heart. Because people in there, like, people don't got heart for real. Like, a lot of people would be like,
good point.
I don't really care. My son's still alive, so don't really
like,
give
you
a
can
fuck.
feel bad and not act. When your money is at stake, you have no choice but to act. Feeling bad doesn't bring the majority to action. However, your money will bring almost anybody to action.
Exactly.
But
almost anybody.
Don't forget, accompanied with that, destruction, there was also that sense of fear that encapsulated everybody at that same time. This could happen. It happened to them. This shit could happen to us. We got to do something. This shit could happen next week, a month from now. This shit is fresh right now. We got to go attack them and stop this shit.
And no, yeah, I get that. That's like the fear of this could happen to me. But also, nobody's going to fly no one's going to get on an airline ever again if we don't do some shit right now.
Also true.
Because I know Southwest was on the phone like, yo, y'all niggas got to fix some shit because ain't nobody bought a ticket. Like, we got to get some shit fixed right fucking now. But if it had nothing to do with Southwest, you think Southwest Airlines would have been on them lines like that? You think they would have been like, the CEO of Southwest would have been like, hey, this has absolutely nothing to do with me, but a lot of people died, and I want to make sure TSA is set up now. No.
Yes, I think they would do that.
No.
Because
if it had nothing to do with their pockets, no.
Well, that does have something to do with their pockets.
But if 9/11 happened with buses, Southwest wouldn't give a fuck. I know CTA didn't call anybody like, yo, let's get TSA popping.
I disagree because there would be more standards in place if it happened through buses. All public transportation, all transportation in general would have guidelines.
Maybe
set
something
in
that
place.
are less connected. Like
it's all
the
connected.
libraries, I don't know. But like somebody whose money wasn't directly connected to that probably didn't do anything about it.
Well, I didn't live back then. So.
Like, you were alive.
Yeah, you're right. I didn't experience it like they experienced it.
Yeah.
Because like Jimmy John's wasn't like, I just spit on you, my bad. But Jimmy John's wasn't like, hey, TSA, we need this shit right now. They weren't. They didn't give a fuck. But Southwest and everybody whose money was connected to this shit, I know that nigga was up late at night. The CEO was writing letters, knocking on doors like, yo niggas ain't buying tickets, bro.
In route. We need it.
Like ain't nobody bought a ticket. ASAP.
Niggas aren't buying tickets, bro. They're scared of planes. We need help. That is directly what it got to. So I can't be mad saying people value more money more than lives. Like 100%. I'm not gonna lie.
Like if we
think
take
about
the riots,
why we get in war. Why we get in war in the first place is most of the time isn't over, yo, you guys are treating people terrible. Because if we had a problem with the way people are treating people, we would be in war with a lot of people. But we definitely don't care about people who are treated. We got into war with Afghanistan because there's a lot of money over there. There's a lot of money over there. So that is why people think, hey, Bush set that shit up.
Yeah.
Bush set that shit up. They crashed into the Twin Towers and said, yo, we don't really give a fuck about these people. We got to get in Afghanistan and get that money. Get that oil.
If we take the recent riots, for example, and this is similar to the 9/11 thing because it's up to interpretation, but these big businesses, I don't feel like they're doing things because the riots are causing harm to people and people are hurting.
Yeah.
They want the money that comes with it.
That's true.
They'll tweet out Black Lives Matter. They'll do this, they'll do that to save their shit. But they're not gonna, like, let's be honest. Have you seen the head nigga of Target doing anything? Like
pushing referendum, pushing no.
Did this nigga send some, I don't know, some shit out or do anything? No. The nigga boarded up his stores and was like, I don't think his phone call Well, I mean, maybe for looks. But I don't think the phone call went along the lines of, yo, black people are out there getting killed right now. We need to do something about it. Because black people been getting killed. This nigga picked up his phone and was like,
yo, my shit's getting took.
Like, yo, what the? A black man got killed and now I don't have shit no more.
That's true. But one thing to remember and to keep in mind, the message of 9/11 was targeted towards the United States government, and they got their message across. The message with the Black Lives Matter movement was with white supremacists. They got their message across for the most part.
But both ways, I think that the action came from the pockets. Niggas act on their pockets.
I think it has to be a mix of both.
No. It's a mix of both. I think that a lot of people
like to say they put lives at the forefront. That is what I think, but I don't think a lot of people are truthfully like, yeah, we have to save all those people, because if people were down to just save people, the world would not have as many problems.
They're not going to do it at expense of their own money.
Yeah. True. Now, if you told like billionaire Bob, yo, you gonna have to give up one of them B's, and we're gonna let all these kids go to school for free though. He gonna be like, nigga, what? I don't give a fuck about them kids. Fuck them kids.
Yeah.
He gonna be, bro, I need the billion. I worked for that. I need that. I need it. I want it.
That's a good point. But when a nigga put a gun to billionaire Bob's head,
and told him give him that billion, he gonna up the billion. But that's when his.
But I can't speak for everybody. But a lot of niggas, if they put that gun in your head and was like, either we're gonna take every cent you own to kill you. A lot of niggas be like, fuck you, bro, kill me.
Kill me then. Kill me. Like, if you gonna take every cent I got.
I think if they did that shit to Jeff Bezos, he'd be like, well, fuck it. Like, I'm not going back to zero.
No.
I don't know.
I don't think he would care. Yeah. I don't think he would care. He'd be like, shit, run it up. Back to 100 billion. He gonna be like, fuck it.
I mean, not if he had nothing.
He said, y'all thought Amazon was on a roll before? I need my 100 billion back. We're about to be on a roll. They're like, he's about to dumb niggas out.
No, I'm talking if that nigga lost everything. It's about to
be slavery.
No,
he's
not
about
if that
to
nigga
go crazy.
Not if that nigga loses everything, he don't have nothing to do.
They'd have to take his name from him and everything. Because the name Jeff Bezos.
Jeff Bezos just holds so much weight.
If he don't have
Amazon every dollar from him, he's gonna make it back.
It still holds weight.
He's going to make. That's one of them niggas. He's gonna be like, cool, fuck it, I'm gonna make it right back.
It's not gonna be easy.
Niggas will pay
hundreds
of thousands of dollars to get advice from Jeff Bezos.
Yeah.
No.
A millionaire nigga would spend that money. Like, he would spend a cool, like, 50% of his money just to get Jeff Bezos' advice on what he should do with his business.
No, yeah, knowledge is definitely worth shit.
Yeah, so I'm saying that nigga's not. He would give up his money and leave with his life because he knows how to make the money back. That's somebody who's never worried about a dollar. Yeah. That is somebody who's good. I'm saying the niggas who are playing daytime trading, doing all the shit that made them self-made millionaires, but they got like a certain bit of like, I've been had to work hard as fuck to get to this. Mm-hmm. Those niggas might be like, nah, you gonna have to take me.
Yeah, but y'all are right. The world is a lot more heartless than motherfuckers would expect. So with all the unrest going on in America, I think Kanye is the proper candidate. And for those saying, Kanye is dumb, he doesn't deserve this, he's just hogging attention, I say, fuck you.
What do you say to those that say he's just snatching votes from Joe Biden?
Do it again.
Yeah, but I know a lot of people who say that. So
a lot of people do say that.
Yeah, but it's not fuck you, but watch yourself. Because what is this country founded off of? The freedom of choice. And they talked about this in the Nick Cannon shit too. They referenced a lot of black scholars like W.E.B. Du Bois, mm-hmm. who said that, it's all just one party called evil, just with two different branches on it, which that's a very good argument. So if you don't want to vote for those two parties, you don't have to. You shouldn't have to. The choice is yours. And if for the niggas who say like, yo, if you're not going to vote for them and you're not going to participate, what the fuck are you doing? That's also a valid point. You got to make some initiative. Whether you're going to create a party, you're going to get together with your homies and try to create something, or try to make something happen. Just try. That's what counts.
So you don't believe in not voting?
Yeah, I don't believe in that. You got to participate. in some way, shape,
But
or
what
form.
if both choices are just ass?
You got to
why do we only have two choices?
make a way to get that
Why
other
can't
choice.
I just like?
I mean,
Bernie
yeah, you have the
Sanders?
option to write something in.
Yeah, if I'm writing something, that's how you end up with 1,000 people, and the Green Party gets outvoted by Harambe in certain states. Like
that's better
that just
than-
happens.
That's better than picking your poison, in my opinion.
No,
Going
it's not
out
better
with-
because we don't truly look at the other options. We really look at two, and then the rest of the options are just like kind of sideswiped. They don't even talk about the Green Party on.
That's not
on
what I'm saying. That's not
TV.
what I'm saying.
They don't talk about all of our other options.
The
They really give us
independents.
two.
Yeah.
No, I agree with you. I'm saying, like, for the people who don't want to choose the Democrats or the Republicans, create your own shit or invest into somebody who you feel like will be a proper representation for you and the American people.
I
Okay,
feel like,
let
but
me-
people. Oh, I'm sorry.
No, it's all good.
Jack.
It's all good.
I feel like people aren't even like equipped enough or even like smart enough to take the decision and be like, hey, I don't have to vote for these two parties. That is not something that happens. People see their two options and then make a decision. They don't look at the two options and say, what else you got?
But
that is just like not in
Y'all
like,
gotta educate.
But that's
man.
what we're here for.
Yeah, that's
even if we
we're here
educate
with
people,
our
they
platform.
don't like news channels don't give the proper amount of show to other parties.
So,
If-
but that's what we have a
fuck the
platform
news.
for.
We the storm.
So you use your platform. You know.
yeah,
Like,
if I use my platform to push the Green Party or the Socialist Party or like even
birthday
yeah,
The
or
birthday
even the
party.
birthday party, I don't.
storm
I don't
party?
have like
storm party.
the weight to push. Like,
Get it.
Why does only two people talk in the debates? In the debates, there are only the Democrats and the Republicans. Where the fuck is the Green Party? Where the fuck is another? I can't even think of another like party that even
the
goes.
birthday party.
Yeah, whatever. But like I'm saying,
Talk about whatever.
yeah, like. But I just did what 90% of America does.
Yeah.
Whatever. That is really what it comes down
More
to.
than 90,
and like,
actually.
Wait, you were gonna say
99.
something and then you stopped. What was
Yeah,
it?
yeah.
What did you say? I lost my train of thought.
You were gonna offer me a counter argument for me saying like make your own party or something.
Yeah. What do you say to people who hate Trump and also hate Biden?
I mean,
Because I'm gonna be honest, that's a
good majority of everyone.
but not everyone. But I get trapped here because I don't want Donald Trump to be president again.
But I also don't want Joe Biden to be
But
president.
I don't want Joe Biden to be president. And this is just my personal personality. I don't believe in settling.
let me chime in here. This is my personal personality, and this is the way I think about it.
Okay, let's hear it.
In life, you either gonna die on your feet or you gonna die on your knees. You stand for the principle, man. You vote for the nigga that you think is right. If none of them niggas are right, don't vote for them. If they're gonna fuck some shit up and you know Trump is gonna win and shit is gonna go haywire, believe in the principle. Cause shit could have gone wrong any way you slice it. But be you. Don't cave in for these niggas, man. That is not cool. And that's part of the problem in my eyes. Like if every nigga stood up for what they believed in, maybe shit would be different.
Man.
Instead of these two lame ass parties that we're always
You went
stuck
to
in.
Christian school and you still out here dropping science.
Hey,
You know,
I'll
Vermillion
shoot you.
out here was passionate about it because he picked up a weird accent out of nowhere. Like, where did that come from?
I respect you.
Yeah.
what accent was that?
You wasn't pronouncing the L's on your cools. You said
That shit ain't cool. You went full Chicago. Nah, I ain't even fucking with that. you instantly started cutting every final letter out the word.
But he tried to pull up to me whole time.
That's good. That's what I strive for.
Bam. Like, it's
just saying, right?
This woo wop the bam. But like,
Nigga said, wop, 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 bam. Nigga started scatting. Wop, babaloo, bop.
no, but like that is like Chicago slang. It'll get into quick. Man, boy, I got to. Like, you'll start making random sounds, and that's just the slang. But I digress.
No, yeah, I
We
believe
need
in that. But this is a polarizing because at the end of the day, if you don't want Donald Trump to be president, voting for anyone else statistically is throwing your vote away. If you don't want, but the question is, do you not want Donald Trump to win more than you don't want Biden to be president?
I want to see what Biden's gonna do. That is my whole thing, because I've already seen what this guy's done, and I don't like his body of work. Now,
his body of work.
I would like to see. Can I please see somebody else? That is my whole thing. Like, I just want this guy the fuck out of the spot. And I think that's why a lot of people are going for Joe Biden, because it's like, it's really just defaulting to fuck. See, anybody but this nigga. Okay, cool. That's kind of like when you have a bum ass nigga on your team and you see another bum ass nigga pull up, but it's like, is this nigga gonna be as bummy as this?
Just
nigga
for my personal,
this nigga's ass.
For my personal personality, it literally makes my skin crawl. Have you guys seen the campaign of like settle for Biden? There are literally signs that people have in their yards that say, "Not the president we wanted, but settle for Biden." Like, man, that shit is disgusting.
That's some whole pussy shit, man.
That's gross, man.
When you're a whole, but it's terrible to say, like, if your whole thing is like, yo, settle for me, and it's fucking working, what the fuck is the other guy doing?
But that's the part.
The other guy has to be fucking up terribly.
But that's the part that's pissing me off, because it's not working. I hate to say it, I don't see Donald Trump losing. I don't.
No, but
I'm gonna be honest with you guys. This is the thing
about America, bro. We're known for curveballs. We're known for coming out the left field and some wicked shit happening.
You know, C2 is passionate right now. In the 78 episode of the podcast we done had, not one of us has touched each other one time. This nigga just tapped my knee.
I'm like, bro.
Wow.
This nigga said,
I said, bro, check me out.
Bro, check me out. That's how you know a nigga
wow.
passionate.
Bro.
78 episodes. We ain't tapped each other not once.
Damn.
Bro, I'm
That's
letting you know. I'm letting you know. Joe Biden might not be the option that everybody wanted or the option that we need, but shit, that nigga fucking sucks. And for all we know, the fucking Green Party might win this shit.
Nah.
Like, that would be the coolest shit if everybody just band together and was like, fuck both of you, and doesn't got a random nigga in that bitch.
I just don't think it would happen.
No, that would be sick. Do I see America agreeing? Fuck no. Every time you leave any part of non-modernized America, you see Trump signs. And every single time I have left like non-city, non-suburban,
for sure.
Like,
I saw a big ass Trump billboard on my way back here from Champaign.
Bro, yeah, you will see a Trump billboard.
I'm talking like a billboard, nigga. Like,
wow.
With his face on it, say 2020. Like, make America great again.
Like, it was huge. Like, that was a Robert board. It wasn't even a billboard.
Yeah,
that's how big
he got the full name.
Damn.
Like, yeah, and to even think joke. Like there's a Bible verse that says that a false prophet will lead people with red hats. And y'all niggas claim to be Christian. There is a literal Bible verse against that nigga.
The Bible telling us not to.
Bro, no. There is a legitimate, like, I'm not joking with you. There is a verse in the Bible where they say a false prophet will lead people with red hats. That is literally something word for word from the Bible.
It's oddly specific.
Yeah.
The Bible has been oddly specific multiple times.
Facts.
Come on, bro.
Yeah, no.
And this nigga's get this nigga the fuck out of here before the world ends. See, I'm just like, bro, we only have. I'm like, bro, we need to like. Come on.
Issue
if
is
we band together and pick the other nigga though. Like, I'm not gonna be happy, but like, I would be just happier without this nigga. I would rather nobody lead for a little while. America just does not have its president. Like, for a little bit, maybe
just single for a little bit. We just single. Go through the whole
hot
phase.
Girl summer.
Yeah.
America has this hot girl summer, and then we come back. We find a nice little leader, some sweet, some kind. Like, I just need America find somebody who's gonna lead her right. I need it.
The thing that a lot of people keep, and this is why I feel that Donald Trump will win as much as I don't want him to. The scary reason that I think Donald Trump will win is a lot of people don't factor in how many closet racists we have in this country. So while it always looks like we're blessed, it's always the ones that are just straight closet racist. Like, oh yeah, Black Lives Matter. Oh yeah,
they putting up the signs in the window.
Yeah. Getting to the ballot box where can't nobody see you, and it's instantly Donald Trump, fuck niggers, cake.
I'm glad you mentioned that. Because Nick Cannon said that too. Like, I'm glad you brought that up. Man, Kanye also said it too. The liberal racists are the most dangerous motherfuckers ever.
Yeah.
Because them niggas will stab you in the back. Like, that's way tougher to see coming and way tougher to guard than a nigga who come, like, from the front.
Exactly. Like, that was my whole thing. I was like, that's why I hate people who were like, I have this friend, and I was like, bro, it's okay. You're a little racist. And he was like, I'm not racist. I would be like, bro, I was like, you clearly have biases that just are underlying. Yeah. I was like, it's okay that you are. I was like, that you have biases. I was like, that's within every person. I was like, I'm not fond that you particularly. He was like, how are you gonna say I'm racist? I was like, because you blatantly treat certain people different.
See,
that's like, you run into like, oh, you speak so well for a black guy. You say shit like that. I was like, that is like deep rooted racism inside of you. You think I should be less just because I'm a certain way.
This is an issue that a lot of people.
For him to agree.
My bad, I didn't mean to cut you off. I'm sorry. This is an issue that I feel a lot of people overlook. People bully people into saying they believe certain things and doing certain things. When the riots were at their heights, people were doing everybody was posting shit on their Snapchat, all that. People were, you're my white friend and you not saying nothing, I'm never talking to you again, unadd me right now. Oh, all these white people, blah, blah, blah. That's not the way to go about it.
Yeah.
When you bully people into believing things, when you bully people into doing things for the cause, you're not using your privilege for the cause. Yeah, you a monster, blah, blah, blah. If they do it, they're doing it just to appease, like to get themselves out of that uncomfortable situation.
Yeah.
When we come at, and I know this is an uncomfortable thing for us to do as the oppressed, but when we come at as a situation of let's actually have a conversation where we can disagree with each other. When we have an open conversation and you can actively express your beliefs, no matter how bad and hurtful they may be, now we can try to dismantle things and now we can try to work on stuff. But if I just say, no, fuck everything that you believe, you gonna believe in this Black Lives Matter shit. They're gonna be like, okay, Black Lives Matter. But the second they get back to the dinner table with mom, dad, and grandma is let's throw the hoods on. That's not how it needs to be. A conversation where you can express how you feel, I can express how I feel, and now I have the opportunity to change your opinion, and now you go back to that dinner table and it's like,
maybe he's right.
Like, this dude just talked to me. I never thought about it this way, but you never have an opportunity. We never give them an opportunity to think of it any other way, because like, yo, it's my way or the highway, nigga.
Yo, it's my way or you're racist.
Yeah.
It's like there is no other option. Like, and I was trying to like, even when I'm explaining stuff to like my girlfriend or I'm explaining stuff, I'm like,
for those who don't know, Chris's girlfriend's white.
Yeah, like I can't fully like tell you the depth of why certain shit means certain shit to me. And it's like, yo, because I had another friend who like he didn't believe in white privilege. He was like, there's no such thing. Like, I don't walk around more like with more doors open than you just because I'm white. And I was like, okay, you have every right to believe that. I was like, but if you ask any person who like has been in the situation, I was like, I definitely think People have seen some doors open to them just because they're white.
Hell yeah.
I was like, I definitely think people have seen a lot of doors shut in their face just because they're black.
For sure.
I was like, regardless of whatever you're saying, for you to say, like, I don't believe in the other half of the story is like, that's just kind of bullshit to me.
Yeah. I have to be able to... no, that was a bad analogy. Never mind. My whole analogy just fell apart in my hands.
Yeah,
but yeah, you have to be able to understand the other person's point of view before you can change it.
Low key, a lot of the white people are studying black scholars. They also touched on that in the episode of the podcast. I forgot who Kanye said he was in a meeting with, but that person, he's a politician or
he was
whatever.
reading into black economics.
Yeah, he was reading Powernomics by Clyde Anderson.
I love that book all the time.
I've never read it, but
It's a
apparently
good book.
it's and
I don't read books frequently, but that's a good book.
Yeah, that's some shit that I would check out. I'm glad they put. My brother actually is a fan of him, but I'm gonna check that shit out for sure. It definitely seemed in depth.
You was emphatic on that for sure.
Yeah, because if a white person is gonna be taking notes on the topics that we're discussing in our own community and like highlighting and writing down this shit so they can like be on top of it, we should all be on top of that because it's obviously important.
Yeah.
If they're gonna invest their time to study this shit.
If they're gonna invest their time into studying us, and we won't invest our time into studying us, what does that say?
A lot.
I feel like we could learn a lot from white people, and white people can learn a lot from us.
Hell yeah.
So regardless, we all have to be in this together. And that's what matters. And people forget that, like, at the end of the day, there's only one race. Like, is the humans. It's like there's like we're all just
aliens.
We're just humans. So why the fuck can't you look at the next man as just as good as you? Or no, it doesn't even have to be just as good as you, but like worth enough to not just count him out.
This is a really good question. How do you guys feel about, they say that racism will be eliminated in the next however many years because all the races are blending, like so many interracial children and stuff are being made so frequently that there won't even be a
people
race.
always hold something against you. Maybe if someone's not Asian and you're black and Asian, they will hold
but at some point,
Asian against you.
At some point, the majority, like the way people are blending, like it'll
just be so mixed.
No way to tell.
No, yeah, but I'm saying some person is not gonna be something, so they're better than them.
But there's no way for you to know.
No. But I'm saying like somebody is not going to abundantly know what they are, and they're going to just put myself better than you. Wait, hold on. I'm half Korean, I'm part Korean, part black, part like Middle Eastern, so I'm a little bit of everything. You don't really get to speak here. You don't really know what you're talking about. You're just Irish. You're just Irish, and like people are going to significantly just pick that you are just something.
I'm not having another evolution conversation.
Well,
no, it's not. Not to say like evolution or that all the shit's gonna be mixed enough. Somebody's going to be. People will not always are ever going to get to the point where they're the same color. So people are going to hold something against you. Your hair is not the same texture. You're not really blonde. You don't really got different colored eyes. You're just kind of you're normal. Like, you don't got nothing special. Where's your recessive genes? They're gonna pick. People will find something to pick on you about, regardless.
I mean, for sure, yeah.
So I can't see racism ever disappearing as long as there's race. If there's race, there's going to be racism.
Until a group of aliens invade the Earth and like
niggas aren't gonna care about.
We're not gonna link like that.
Yeah.
What if the aliens weak as fuck?
What do you mean?
Like they try to invade us and shit just don't get popping. Like
what if it's just gonna be busted?
What if like the whole like saucer fly down
group.
and a bunch of just Tory Lanez jump out that bitch? Like then what we gonna do?
Shit, we get their technology, invade their home planet.
That is
Earth
directly
too.
what we would do.
Too.
They'd be like, oh, y'all was just trying to run it up on us where y'all come from. Run it back, and we're gonna pull. Don't let us beat their fleet.
Get to GPS.
Because we're sliding. We are sliding, and we're sliding deep.
Yeah.
Where it's like,
Instantly put that bitch in there.
Deep.
They space GPS, return the sender, or even better, if it's Tory Lanez, we'll just get his security guard to
Oh
drive
my
us
God.
back, and then everything will be straight.
Can he at least have clothes this time?
To the pool planet,
They gonna be-
where everybody kicking it.
Don't shoot nobody on the way there, bro. He go instantly. Come on, bro.
Man.
Hey, it's lit. And we gonna instantly murk them niggas. Where the security guard at? He driving.
Wow.
He whipped the saucer here.
No, but
Wow.
I'm saying, like, regardless, I don't think racism will ever, like, completely be gone due to, like, yeah, America's a melting pot and a bunch of people are going to just infuse, but there are going to be the people who refuse to infuse. There are going to be the people who are going to...
And that's almost impossible, though.
No.
Yeah.
No, there's still, like, full-blood Germans on the planet. As long as there are still
But it's impossible for it to be
full-blood
that way forever.
They
British
gonna
people.
run out at some
Yeah, no,
point.
it's
Yeah,
impossible.
yeah, I get that it's gonna run out at some point, but I don't see it like ever hitting the point where somebody's not gonna hold a bit of their heritage above you. Like, I'm British and a part this, blah blah blah. So I'm not really like you.
Like,
guys.
but the thing is, like,
they're always gonna be trying to separate them.
interracial children are like the norm now, basically. Like before, like all of us in this room, none of us are interracial.
Somewhat. Yeah.
Yeah, okay. We're all partially interracial, some more than others. But it's more regular now. Like the next generation is almost not majority, but a huge percent more interracial than they ever were. And the percentage is just going to keep growing.
Yeah.
So we'll see what ends up happening with that, because like that shit would be crazy.
It would.
Yeah,
Like if everybody's
I
just
hope-
the same.
I hope eventually we get to a point where you can't tell the next race from the other one. Like, I
Ooh.
hope we get to the point where everybody looks regularly like these are just humans. Like,
Wait.
humans are just all slightly brown.
Before we sorry, I didn't mean to cut you off, but before we get out of here, speaking of interracial kids, y'all hear the I don't even want to say this, to be honest with you, but Kylie Jenner had a mixed baby with Travis Scott and then went back to white men just so she could get a mixed baby.
Is that true? I don't keep up with her.
No, I don't feel like it's. I don't feel
know.
like
It's just
I
a
don't.
rumor.
I don't know.
But our podcast job is to spread these like wildfire. Come on,
Wow.
let's get them popping.
It happened. She's with a white man now. She got her brown baby with a white man.
A lot of people are saying that it's like a trend to have mixed babies
It is.
now,
It
to
is.
where like white women will just
I feel like mixed babies, like they're just the wave, because it's like everybody wants a curly hair, little light brown baby.
Yeah.
Like that is it. Like I just want the curly haired light brown baby.
Yeah.
Like they're cute. They grow up to be beautiful.
Sometimes.
Well, yeah, sometimes I'll rock the hard sometimes, but like people tend to like biracial people more, because it's like you don't really have to pick.
Yeah.
Is like, I don't gotta pick, because she's half white, half black. She got everything I need. She's slightly brown. That's cool with me.
Man. The world is definitely a lot harder for dark-skinned people.
a lot harder for dark skinned people.
I
I'm
love-
not
I
even
love- I love dark
crazy dark, but like it's definitely more difficult.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, you're not crazy dark either. You're like the same color as me. Just got like some yellow undertones. But like,
Yeah. The way you said it just made it sound insulting.
how's that insulting?
I don't know.
If we went to like Sephora and we're both to get some makeup, it'd probably be the same color and yours would just have some yellow undertones.
Sephora?
Or Ulta, take your pick.
What is that?
The makeup store.
This nigga's talking about the makeup store.
Oh.
I don't know.
gotcha.
I don't know too much about makeup stores. Like, I ain't been there. I ain't been in there.
I've had a
Like,
girlfriend for like 4 years now. So.
Yeah, I've been to a Sephora, but like,
So what is you talking about?
I don't know what the fuck they be
He
talking
tried
about.
to hide.
No,
Right,
no,
nigga tried to lie.
Wait, no. I've been to a like Ulta, a Sephora, but I
Look, nigga, naming them off. Name another one. Go ahead.
Nigga, I named the two you named.
Name another one.
I don't know.
You know more.
No.
I don't either.
Yeah.
Are there more?
realize-
I think it's just those two.
Yeah, for all I know.
The beauty supply store? That count? They sell makeup?
I don't know.
They sell everything in there.
They do. They do.
They got picks, cones.
Where you think I get my
chips,
haircut?
The bottles
K-Stone
of
right by
water.
the crib? Yeah.
Oh, K-Stone
That's
hit.
everywhere. Every
K-Stone
time I lose
hit.
a pick, right to K-Stone with it. Get that $199, you dig? It's lit.
Yeah, you chilling. But
yeah.
I digress. What were we talking about? I was fucking lost.
We were talking about me and Thomas being the same color. And
I don't know about no undertones. I don't know how they give out the makeup. I just know, like, I stand over here where the other boyfriends are standing, and we all just kind of look like...
Oh, see, no, I'm a real nigga. I be in the action with it.
Yeah, trying it on yourself.
I don't try it on, but I got to sit there with her. I'll be like, nah, that one's not it. That one's a little too dark. This one, I think this one hit right here. Got to put it on the hand. They be doing a little hand right there. Like, I think that's it. Because I'm an artist, you know. I got to mix paint.
Right.
So I be knowing. I be looking like, nah, I don't think that's it, babe. Like, I think you need to do this.
This nigga be in the
think
store.
You need to do that.
He be like, I want to get your contouring correct. He do all the...
He putting it on himself.
He be like, let me show you how to do it. Let me show you how to do it.
I'm not even going to lie. We be watching YouTube videos together. I'll be like, I could do that shit. That shit don't even look hard. Come on now.
Wow.
Yeah, you know she be sick. You know she be sick looking at you. You could do it. You definitely can't do no makeup. You will be like, I'm finna body this shit.
I be watching it like, look, she trying to the girl on the video trying to contour. She know good and well she got more of a square shape. She out here trying to contour like she a circle. Come on now. She ain't
like
got
you
no
pushing
oval.
a narrative.
Right. Come on now.
You a goofy.
That do not blend into her neck. Come on now.
Y'all heard it here first.
What are we doing, man? Niggas gotta go home, bro.
Next episode, we'll all come in makeup.
You could have fun with that one.
I definitely I run a competition, I definitely body y'all niggas.
Well, I was gonna do an alternative form of shit.
He was gonna pull up like Scream. He was gonna pull up.
Nigga wants to pull up looking like a clown. That clown makeup, but I mean, I guess you do that every day, so I guess it don't really matter, huh?
You know what? All right, never mind. We gon' I'm gonna let that marinate. I'm gonna take that in.
Marinate?
I'm gonna hold on to that one for next episode.
When you come looking like a clown?
I'm gonna hold on to that. Just know that. We gonna take the power away from that.
I ain't gonna lie to you.
All right, sir. Whatever, man. We've been here for a minute. Anybody got any last thoughts, last words?
Man, vote for who you believe in.
Vote for who you believe in. Go get you some McDonald's, some Arby's, some the what's it called? The Papadilla.
Go get you some Taco Bell.
Some Taco Bell slap 2. Go walk on water like Kanye. If I see Thomas eating a chicken sandwich, slapping
He
that
said sandwich. He was ready to slam that.
Bitch, get that chicken sandwich out your hand.
What the fuck is you eating?
If we catch Tory Lanez security guard in the streets, it's cooked because he ain't got nothing on him. Yeah,
Damn.
That's it. Don't catch Thomas eating no sandwiches. But this is Drift Gods by Slick featuring Richie Branson.
Who'd have thought I'd be rapping with Richie Branson, but it's evident to him I go in like the Hampton. I'm a motherfucking champion, so fuck whatever you heard. I skip score Bueller to Bully beats Buford, and now I'm opening up for the GOAT like the song Bluebird. Trying to rap in Jersey's a battle, but I ain't Sue Surf. You couldn't even learn my cadences with a tutor. Been broke my whole life, now my pockets they got a tumor. Sagui, Otaku Underworld making noise, them boys. So play the Homelander, get destroyed. Everybody trying to give me support, shit I'm annoyed. Just a year ago when I asked for it, I was the void. Hold up, Richie, bring it back like Toonami. I'm just trying to throw some hentai stickers on the Bugatti. I said, Richie, bring it back like Toonami. I'm just trying to throw some hentai stickers on the Bugatti.
Hentai stickers on the Zonda. Pull up on the man, catch the 100 hand like E Honda. They fond of the way that I floss. It's high cost, dreams bigger than life bars whenever they fight boss. Nice watch, they no stones on my chrono. Trigger on the stick, I'm known for that no scope. No COD unless it's cash or deposit. I'm a shark in my hood like that brand in my closet. Slick and Branson do the fusion dance. Now them lines punch like Shoryuken hands. That's word to OG, that's the crew I brand. Got the foreign whip slam like it's New Japan. That's first hand knowledge if you mobbing with the psycho. Only time I scored 100, probably on my FICO. My pen like hieroglyphics in Cairo. I spit pyrotechnic, call me the Black Spyro. Richie.